right, welcome everybody to session 2 of Descent into Avernus. Does anyone want to give the recap for what happened during last week's adventure? Nobody?
I
You're
mean,
about to get
I
into
can.
some stuff. You guys want
Yeah,
inspiration.
I can, sure.
Alright.
I got food that I was prepping to eat, but nobody else is up. I'll do it. Um, let's see. We started by, I guess I was off. We settled all of our downtime activities, um, and then we were conscripted by the Flaming Fist to do a job for them. So, yes, we were conscripted by the Flaming Fist to do a job for them. Apparently,
Muffled.
yeah.
Yeah,
What's that?
a little echoey and a little muffled.
Me?
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, your mic is a little off, Elion, now that he
Okay.
mentions it.
Somebody else should go then and let me fix that.
Okay.
I'll do it. Can
Okay.
you hear me? Okay, cool.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Uh, yeah, so we had finished up our downtime and had been hearing a few rumors while we were chatting around the city of Baldur's Gate, and one of them was that Elturel had completely disappeared and that there was a crater where it had been left. Due to this, all the people in Elturel pretty much are heading to Baldur's Gate and just coming in very large numbers to the gates of the city. A knight from the Flaming Fist, which is pretty much the law and order of Baldur's Gate, came to the party and issued papers from a Captain Zodge demanding our presence at the Basilisk Gate. And apparently, we were conscripted into the Flaming Fist, made sort of deputized, if you will. We were given badges and told this really wasn't a choose type situation, or at least heavily implied that that wasn't. Um, Please ignore that. Things just fell in my room. uh, um, we He basically was just told to come and get us. So we went, talked to this Captain Zodge, who basically explained that the reason we were being conscripted is with the refugees from Elturel. Um, the Flaming Fist is pretty much overtaken right now by the amount of work they're having to do because they're doing their normal day-to-days. Plus that, plus apparently there's been some murders going on within the city, so they are spread thin. And we also learned that the Hell Riders, which are the knights from Elturel, are blaming the disappearance of Elturel on the city of Baldur's Gate. Um, we went to the Elf Song Tavern at Zodge's request to meet a spy of his named Tarina. Once we got there, Eldrin was able to find her, and through some conversations, we found out that a pirate by the name of Deadeye was after her, that she owed him allegedly 500 gold, 200 gold, 300 gold. There's a lot of speculation on this from different people. Um, and so before going and getting the rest of the party upstairs, a um, a elven ghost actually appeared and began singing, to which Maurice actually gave us an amazing rendition of. Yes, it was fantastic. Um, and We went back upstairs, started talking to Tarina, and basically she was holding the information that Zodge wanted us to get captive, hostage, unless we could deal with Deadeye in some way, who eventually did come to the tavern, to the Elf Song Tavern, and we were kind of holding up upstairs, preparing for a fight, and Edmund was actually able to intimidate the pirate into not going into a combat at the moment. He kind of backed off and threatened to come back for her when she wasn't being protected. So Anthamilla actually went downstairs, talked to the captain, and unbeknownst to the party, gave him a bit of gold in order to buy some time, allegedly 10 days. Whether or not the pirate will honor that, we don't know. And after that, there was quite a bit of discussion on what we should do. A bunch of different options. Most of the party was not on board with just killing this guy unless, we actively were defending Tarina, another person, ourselves, something along those lines. So we decided to hopefully buy off the debt. One of our options that we come up with was going back to Captain Zodge and seeing if he could help out with paying off that debt to get the information. Instead, Zodge murdered Tarina on the spot in front of the party. He then had a Flaming Fist priest cast Speak with the Dead on her corpse and got all the information he needed from her. The party, armed with the knowledge that the bathhouse in town is where the cultists are staying, how many different ones there are, and that there is some sort of secret passage at the bathhouse leading to a dungeon. They set off to that and started searching around in the bathhouse itself. So far, not finding anything, and that's where we are.
Yep. Edmund, please gain inspiration for your very detailed recap of last week's episode. You did leave out that Edmund was creeping into the bathhouse awkwardly, but so I will remind the audience of that.
Yes, he was sitting on a bench, apparently directly across from the bathhouse. He has since moved.
Okay, and the very last thing that was happening was Derek was opening this door here before we dramatically faded to black last week. And you open the door, and inside, you see a woman and a table, and the table you suspect strongly is probably a massage table. And the woman turns to you when you open the door and says, "Oh, how can I help you?"
Okay. Sorry. So Derek just kind of peers in, and he greets her. It was just, honestly, just a kind of curiosity got the best of me. It was just seeing what was here. Your facilities are very lovely.
Thank you. Yeah, we try our best to please the customers. If you'd like, I can offer you a massage for 2 silver pieces.
How long is the massage?
Well, I mean, if you want to pay more, it can last longer, but for 2 silver pieces, that'll get you a good 30 minutes. I think I'm pretty good at what I do. She kind of cracks her knuckles. You can tell that she's probably a little bit experienced. She's done this a little bit. She has like strong looking arms.
Yeah, if you don't mind, I'll just go collect my things. They're over by one of the baths. I just don't want anybody taking them.
Sure, I'll be here.
Okay, I shut the door.
All right.
And I turn to Anthamil and say, "Did you catch any of that? What do you think?"
Are there other people in?
In that northern room, there was nobody else in there. It was
No,
just...
in the bath.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you see what you see. I think you're really far away. So,
Yeah.
actually, you don't know. But you've seen people come and go.
Yeah. I would imagine there's people there.
Yep.
Edmund was apparently staring in there, and I think he even walked in at one point. He walked
You
in,
did,
surveyed
you
the
did walk in the
area.
middle of it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you know, he was thinking about maybe getting in, and he was like, "Nah, take it off my. That's just too much work."
Mike is better now.
Yes, much better now.
Yeah.
Cool. I think Derek is going to walk back over to the path and start collecting his items.
Alex actually has some weird, like, distortion after he talks. Is anyone else hearing that?
I don't think so.
Alex, say, like, something?
Say something.
Alright. Just keep an ear open, guys. You're going back out, Alex?
So I am walking over, collecting my things, kind of looking, without leaving the bathhouse, looking for my other two companions.
Alright. Well, in the bathhouse, you notice Aunt Amila. Nobody else seems to be inside from looking around in the bathhouse. The door's closed, so you don't know if they're waiting outside or if there's somewhere else in the bathhouse. There is a door to the south here, but there's not really much else to the bathhouse.
Okay, so as I collect my belongings, kind of slowly, again, trying to just bide my time, waiting for something, for anything. I guess eventually I will walk back and just tell Anthamila, hey, I'll go do this massage, try to buy some more time while you guys see if you can look around and find a, find that passageway.
All right. I give him a nod.
Alright. So, fade to massage.
Fade to massage.
You can, if you want to talk to her, you can. Otherwise, if anyone else wants to do anything, please feel free to do so.
Do any of us have locate object?
Do what?
Yeah,
Do
I
any
don't
of us
think
have
so.
locate object?
I don't think so.
I know paladins get it, but
Yeah,
that might be
I
a
think
level
it's a-
2.
Yeah, I think it's a higher level spell.
Yeah, I do not have.
Maybe Antamila would be the only one I would think that might have it. But that's about it. Because she has level 2 spells.
Mm.
She might not have it prepared, though.
She might not. Do clerics prepare spells?
Actually, that's a good point. I don't know. I don't remember how clerics work. They might have their full list available to them.
That's what I thought. Confusing.
Well, in that case, I'll walk back to the room, kind of seeing all my possessions kind of in my hands, and say if the offer still stands, here's your 2 gold. Put my things on the table and I kind of hop
Silver.
up on the.
She looks surprised. Oh,
Yeah,
damn it.
two silver.
Elliot, get out of here, you.
Good question.
Elliot, get out of here,
Some
you.
tip.
Yeah.
You'll now be being massaged for the next week.
That was going to be a very fun... She was about to be like, yes, sir. You might have just been about to get happy ending, like, for 2
Yeah,
gold.
right. I mean, you never know. It could still. Anyways, but yeah. So I kind of hop on
Yeah.
the bed.
Yeah,
Table.
she starts to give you a massage. It feels pretty good. Again, she seems experienced. Like, she's done this a few times. She does the oils, has proper form and technique. Just gives you a massage. Also, she stabs you in the back with a dagger 5 times. No, I'm just messing with you.
Okay.
You just got something.
While I'm in, yeah, right. Oh, deep dark, dead 3. I would like to actually look around.
Sure, you're just going to kind of give a
best I
peer
can.
around the room?
Yeah.
Sure. Give me a perception check.
All right.
Yeah, so it might just be the massage or the positioning. The only thing you really notice is that there seems to be like perfumes under the table. Probably what makes the bath smell nice, but you don't really notice anything else very interesting.
Okay. So that's kind of. I open my eyes every so often and look around, that kind of thing. But I guess otherwise, I'm enjoying the next 30 minutes of massage,
Yeah.
relaxing, letting her massage out, wash away all my anger that I recently holding and pent up.
Poor Serena. Rip.
Rip.
Rip and pepperonis. The reaction when Trisha dies, though. Sadness from all.
I feel like we weren't expecting Tarina. We will be expecting Trisha.
Every fight, you're expecting something to kill Trisha. All right. So massage goes well. Is there anything else you want to do before you leave?
I mean, in the middle of the massage, it's just 30 minutes, right?
Yeah.
That's longer than I would expect a bath to take.
Sure.
I guess at some point, maybe 10 minutes. And the perception check that I did last session, that was to check the courtyard.
Yeah, you were kind of walking around the courtyard looking for things like hidden entrances, and you didn't see anything like maybe that would be like footfalls that are like suddenly disappearing into a wall or something like that. Everything out here seemed on the level.
Okay.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, we searched, like Eldrin searched this outside area outside of the baths, right? These hallways and everything, and we didn't really
Yeah.
find anything.
Nothing that seemed like it could be moved and like, thrown
Correct.
out of place, stuff. It was pretty
If I recall, I think you found some coins in the fountain.
Yeah.
And the fountains, yeah, people just kind of throw some coins in there and make a wish.
Oh, I don't remember that. Okay. And okay. Any significance to those coins? Just regular coins, right?
Yeah, they just look like
Yeah.
copper pieces.
Wishing coins, probably.
Was there any? I don't remember this at all. So maybe I asked this last time, but was that in all of them or one specifically?
No, all of them have
All of
at
them,
least
okay.
a few copper pieces lining the bottom of the fountain.
Oh, okay. Yes, I mean, if nothing here seemed out of place, I mean, at some point I would go towards the bathhouse and ask, how long it's gonna take, because it seems like it's taking long enough.
Sure, go ahead and you do you.
Yep.
You open the bathhouse, you see what you see. Anthemila's still chilling in the bath, it seems.
Yep.
You don't
I
see
would ask-
Derek.
Right. So, where's Derek, Anthemila? Oh, I think we lost.
Did we lose you, Maurice?
Maurice?
He seems frozen.
Oh, his camera looks frozen.
Uh-oh. Yeah, weird.
I know he was fiddling with his headset. He was like changing headsets at one point.
Oh, he's wearing a Fallout shirt.
Oh, I'll assume that he'll tell me.
Yeah, let's just assume that he tells you that Derek is getting a massage in the room to the north.
Okay.
Specifically, also told using that to keep things distracted somewhat. So use that time to see if you can find anything else.
Yeah. Because I imagine we didn't search around the walls and stuff of the bathhouse, because that would be weird. People are in there and they can see that. Whereas in the hallways, there wasn't anyone.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll while I'm asking those questions, I'll take a look around if I see anything out of place.
Sure.
What are these pillars?
Ooh, camera's got messed up. Hold on just a sec. Yeah, those are pillars.
Yeah, it's because
Maurice just dropped.
Give me a second. I'm gonna turn off cameras really quick. Does this do that? Yeah. I've turned off everyone's boxes really quick. I'll turn them back on once Maurice gets here.
Okay. So there's a door to the north and a door to the south. Are those 2 rooms? Is that correct?
You got it.
Okay. And what is this over here?
Windows. Stained glass windows.
Okay, so there's like street on the other side.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so it's just a small place.
Yeah, it's not very big at all.
And how deep are the baths?
Baths go about 3 feet deep. You have to kind of get down in them to get down in them
Down.
to get a nice soak.
So it wouldn't take too long to like drain the water and fill it back up.
Yeah, there's people that are using the baths.
Not something I want to do right now. I'm just
Yeah, but
in theory, I could imagine.
it wouldn't take too long.
Okay.
They have stoppers that are visible at the bottom.
Yeah, my thought process is if there's an entry, it will likely be under one of the baths. Cover the bath until night or something.
Can someone Facebook Maurice, by the way?
Looks like he just signed back on.
Yeah.
Oh, he's back in Discord?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not his video's not up yet.
Alright, hold on, let me turn back on player cams then. Ooh, that didn't work as expected. Oh, because I turned on the boxes. Give me a second. I turned on the guest one too. Boop, boop, boop. I probably should have just done this instead of what I was doing. Let me turn off this.
Oh, he dropped again.
We
Oh,
lost him again, yeah.
That's okay. Because now I know I can just do boop, 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 boop. Alright. So, yeah. What else do you want to do, Eldrin?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna assume that I'm gonna be able to see anything more than her passive 25 can see. So I'm not gonna be investigating around. So I mean, I would tell Antamila to let me know when they're done, and that I will meet them outside.
Okay.
And now that I have a idea of the layout of the whole thing,
Yeah.
how does that match with what I would expect out? Because I looked around the building.
Yeah. So, since you haven't been in all the rooms, it's kind of hard for you to tell. But based on what you've seen, it seems to match.
Okay, that makes sense. Right, but yeah, I haven't been in all the rooms, but just an idea of like.
It doesn't
to
seem
the-
much bigger than what you've seen. There's the room to the north, the south, and then based on what you've seen, you imagine they're not very big rooms.
Right. Okay.
All right. So, Edmund, are you going to do anything while this is going on? Maurice, are you back?
I am back, I think.
All right. I don't have cam yet for you, but...
Give me a moment.
Wait, what'd you say?
There.
All right.
If Eldrin said he was going to check and see what was going on, I would have probably stayed up here with Patricia to make sure that nobody, coming in or anything like that, or even walking, because I'm assuming these doors are open since I can see out them with the dynamic lighting, that nobody passing by looks suspicious or anything like that.
Which door?
The front doors. I'm assuming they're open because I can see through them with dynamic lighting, but I don't know for
Yeah,
sure.
the gates to the courtyard, which is here, they open and close. Like, so when someone comes in, they open freely and then they kind of close behind them.
Okay.
You can see right now, just because I don't feel like constantly opening and closing the doors.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, basically, my point is I'm just looking for anybody who may look cultisty.
Oh, you'd have to be
Um,
outside then,
Yeah.
or they'd
Well,
have to be coming in.
right. Okay. Yeah. So mostly for people coming in, then. So I'm not going to go outside. In case something happens. Um. Also, just as a reminder, I think everyone else had, but after the Zodge incident, Trisha and I both hit our Flaming Fist badges as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, keep mine out. So
All right. So if that's what everyone else is doing, Derek, your massage finishes up.
Okay.
It was a good massage.
Did you have anything, Elion? Sounded yes, no.
well, Maurice hasn't gotten a chance, I guess.
Oh, true.
Oh yeah, Maurice, you were just kind of chilling in the bath. Was there anything that you
I'm gonna
wanted
get
to
dressed
do?
and get out of the bath.
Okay. You do that. Nothing kills you.
Cool. Then after the 30 minutes, I guess I kind of slowly hop up on the table, walk over, give the masseuse 3 silver. So I say here, um, thank you. That was really put my mind at ease. So it's pretty much giving her a tip of a extra silver. And while I'm doing that, just kind of getting a feel, trying as inconspicuously to just rummage through my things to make sure like it's all still there, that nothing was swiped while I was kind of not paying attention.
Sure, it'll be kind of hard for you to look through your bags entirely. But you don't notice anything obvious missing in any of the big ticket items at the very least.
Okay.
And she thanks you for the tip and says, please feel free to come back. I really appreciate your patronage, and if you need my services, I'll be here.
Okay. I ask her if she minds whether I just, if I can just change here.
Sure.
Derek would probably even do that. Like, okay, if you don't mind. And as I gesture towards, removing my towel and starting to change.
Yeah, she sees naked people all day.
Okay.
She doesn't even flinch.
Yep. Okay. And
Makes sense.
Derek has no problem, so he'll change and put on his clothes, gear, and grab his bag.
And she gives you a friendly smile and waves.
Okay. I walk back out to the main bathhouse area, shut the door behind me, and just kind of give a slight shrug to Anthamilla as I walk towards the main entrance.
All right.
Guess I'll walk outside as well. Walking outside to look to join the rest of my compatriots.
Excellent. All right. So we have most of the party outside. Antamila's still in the bathhouse. Anthamila, is there anything else you're doing in here, or? Are you there?
Did we lose Maurice again?
I see you on camera, Maurice.
It's a little laggy, but I don't know if he can hear us.
Oh, darn. Technical difficulties.
Testing, Maurice.
Might wanna get on his
Meanwhile,
phone.
was there any signage on the front of that door that would have suggested massage room?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, no special signage or anything like that.
Hmm.
Should I restart the call, you think?
Maybe.
Let me do that because Maurice is... I still see live video from Maurice.
Yeah, he's definitely still alive.
So I don't think it's
I can hear
broken.
you now.
Oh, we're good.
Thing where basically
Oh, you're
catches
roboting
stuff
real
and
bad.
Really, so I'm just trying to listen very carefully.
Yeah, Maurice, we're gonna restart the call really quick.
Okay.
Cool. Alright, just a second, folks. We're just trying to... having a little bit of technical difficulties. And I'm gonna... join call. Hello?
Hello.
Hey,
Alright. Is everyone back in?
Testing, testing.
Testing.
Here
Maurice
he
is loading a little slow. There we go. Alright, let me undo the cameras. Hopefully that fixes some things.
I can see you guys.
Alright, cool. So Maurice, is there anything else you'd like to do in the bathhouse?
One
Wait, what, Maurice?
more time.
Oh, is there anything else you'd like to do in the bathhouse?
Yes. After I get fully clothed, I'm going to act like I'm admiring the structure and kind of walk around the bathhouse, maybe just, drying my hair or what the fuck ever have you. And I'm going to try to scan the walls to see if there's any cracks in the walls, any type of secret passageway, but not obviously not trying to be like, oh look, this here. Just like sort of if my hand kind of comes across anything that seems a bit off on the I guess way
Sure.
the wall is set up, plastered or finished. If that makes any sense.
So look, no touch sort of situation? Like just kind of getting a little close, but
Maybe
just kind
a
of...
little bit of both.
Alright, well give me an investigation check then, if we're getting a little bit of both.
One more time.
Investigation check, please.
All right, 1 sec. Investigation. Thank you. Okay, let's see if this works at all.
Alright. Yeah, so looking around the bathhouse, you don't really see anything suspicious out here. No, like, switches or secret passages or anything like that around the bathhouse, just looking around. Yeah, everything seems on the level out here.
Okay.
Hmm.
Now, I will say, you haven't been in either of these rooms, Antamila. The northern or southern room.
One more time. Give me a moment.
I'll type it.
Nope, go ahead. I can hear you now.
Okay, yeah, you haven't been in the northern or southern room yet. But everything else seems good. Nothing suspicious.
Never mind, just type it. But
Yeah.
put it out like halfway through.
Suspicious. Southern rooms, though. Cool. Anything else you want to do in here?
Not in this particular room.
Okay. So what do you guys want to do?
So, after that, does Derek come back out and join the rest of us? Like out at front? Okay,
Yes.
cool. So, yeah, assuming you update us on the bathhouse and everything, we'll not having much luck as far as finding a way into this place. There were 2 more rooms, right?
So,
Yes. Oh, sorry.
yeah, sorry, I just want to remind everybody. So, there's the entrance, and Edmund, you would have seen this when you walked in the bathhouse. There's a northern room and a southern room. To the bath where Anthamila is currently has her token, which you can't see actually. But yeah, 2 rooms that you were able to see.
Okay. So what I think I may do, and I would discuss this with you guys first, is, I mean, what if I just walk in there and just head directly to one of the rooms and walk into it? Like a stride with confidence type thing. Like, this is where I'm supposed to be here type of thing.
I
Would it be
kind of tried that with the north room, and all I found was a supposed massage room.
Yeah, I mean, worst
Which
case
she
scenario,
did
it's
really
something
well.
nice. I mean, worst case scenario, that's what happens again, right? It's another room, it's a storage room, or it's a room like that. At least we know what's in there, right? And if I get yelled at, I'll just say that I was looking for the bathroom or something. I don't know.
I was gonna say, would it be a reasonable assumption that they would have a bathroom and one of those rooms could be one?
You would know that some houses would certainly be equipped with bathrooms because they have a lot of. They have to drain water somehow, right? So there's probably like a sewer system. So it makes it kind of simple for you to assume that there might be like something like that. You haven't seen one, but it's possible.
True. Derek has the highest intelligence, right?
I do now because
Oh,
I
that's right,
put
that's
I put the thing back on.
Okay. So you might be the best to investigate that lower room. If there's nobody in there, then at least you can check it out.
Okay. I'm willing to do that. If that's the case, if you guys could just be at the entrance in case anything happens,
At the entrance of the room?
at least at the bathhouse.
Oh, yeah, we'll be right here.
When you say right here, here at the gate or at the bathhouse?
I mean, we're within earshot of any screams?
The doors, it's double doors. They were decent doors too. They don't let out a lot of like steam from the bathhouse sort of situation.
It's very fucking annoying.
But if someone screamed loud enough, you're confident you could probably hear it from the outside.
We can
Okay.
we can drop some coins on that. On the top, water fountain.
Right.
We'll try to do that.
Okay, so
when we think
I'll
you go in there.
yeah. If that's the case, I'll go back in and just check on that south room.
Okay. You're gonna go into the south room?
Okay, I move before anything else. I move up to the door of the south room. Has anything changed? since then?
There's been a couple people that have come and gone that have used the baths, but nothing remarkable.
Okay. Has Anthamilla donned her equipment on by this point?
Aunt said she's getting out of the water, was the last thing I had heard from her. So I'm going to assume she's out of the water getting dressed, because I think she said that actually.
Yeah, she was drying her hair and
Yeah, true. She was doing
investigating the walls.
Okay. Yep. All right. I just kind of turn to her and do just the heads up. As I'll same thing. I'll just try to open the door and immediately walk through.
Yeah, so this door is also unlocked. And when you open the door, you see a massage table. And what was that?
That's me. Sorry, I was laughing.
Are you back?
I'm back vocally, yes, but visually I'll be down, I guess.
That's okay. What I'll do is I'll black out your camera for now. Give me just a second, guys. Boop. There we go. Okay, cool. So yeah, you see a massage table and a man. And he notices you enter and he says, "Hello, how can I help you?"
I bow gracefully, start kind of making, big gestures and saying, "Oh, I'm just admiring this wonderful bathhouse, everything that you have here."
Okay. Can you give me a deception check for that, please?
Sure. Can I? There we go. Maybe. There we go. Jeez. Had to find it.
Okay.
Ooh.
So he nods his head and he says, "Okay, well, this is a massage room. There's another massage room to the north. Otherwise, all we really have here is the baths. Do you want a massage?"
So I tell him, "No, I think I'm okay. I just got out of the bath and redressed, so at this point it's a bit of overkill. As although, just for future reference, how much do you typically charge?"
Oh, for a massage, it's 2 silver.
Okay. So while I'm asking and making conversation, I would like to try to press on the table. So I'll stay in the same spot, but kind of press on the table some, see if there's anything, kick around. Is it the same like the other one where there's fumes or oils coming up from below the table?
So there's literally bottles of perfume under the table. It wasn't fumes, it was like bottles that were specifically sitting under the table. And you imagine the bottles contain things like massage oils and the perfumes that are used for the baths themselves. Yeah. Pressing on the table. Like, are you trying to investigate,
I pretty much want to investigate, feel up the table as much as I can without drawing too much attention to what I'm doing.
So give me... I'm going to need 2 checks.
Okay.
I need an investigation check and a sleight of hand check. Sleight of hand to kind of conceal what you're doing with your hands, specifically.
Alright, so I guess we'll see if I even do that well. Okay, not as great. And I guess also not fantastic.
Yeah, so feeling around, the guy, you're talking to him and he's kind of nodding his head and he's kind of looking at you awkwardly. And he says, Are you interested in the bath perfume or something? What are you doing over there?
I guess now, with the attention, like, oh man, he's noticing. I was try to again lie my way out of this and just saying, oh, just the woodwork of the table, just really appreciating the craftsmanship of it.
Give me a deception check with disadvantage.
Son of a-
No.
You are his roll, though. I don't think you can lose.
Oh.
He kind of gives you like a slow nod, and he's like, "Okay." And he kind of he points to the table. It's not made out of wood, but
That much better.
his,
yes, excellent wood. That's freaking stone, man. Come on.
and he just says, "Okay, well, I think there's probably more customers."
Oh yes. Sorry for taking up so much time. I'll be on my way. And I kind of turn awkwardly and walk back out.
On your way out, give me a perception check.
Sounds good.
You just made like 50 rolls. I'm sorry. Normally I wouldn't even. Never mind. You don't notice anything. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that was a thing. This is some fine woodwork.
Okay. So. Yeah. Now at this point, it's just really awkward for me. So I just kind of look around and I just as hurriedly as possible without, straight up running like that weird, awkward, fast shuffle walk.
Okay. All right. What is the rest of the party doing?
Waiting for Derek to come back and update us with this fantastic story.
I relay them all this information.
Man.
Is there anything my passive insight would tell me? That whole 7, I think it is.
Passive insight of 7?
Yeah. Oh no,
really?
9. I have a passive wisdom of 9.
Okay.
Well, hold on. There's one thing. Hold on. Let me see. So you're not 100% sure, but when he was talking about, like, we have the massage tables and the baths and that's it, you feel like he might have been leaving something out. But other than that, he seemed on the level.
Okay. So I'll tell the rest of the party, the north room, south room, both have tables, person in each of them, and it's when I tried looking at the south table, couldn't find anything, but he was, watching me, so I don't know, it's just a little weird. Maybe me overthinking things, I don't know. And that's everything I tell the group.
Okay, so there's one more room that we haven't been in.
No.
Oh, I thought there were 3 rooms total.
Nope. Again, there's a north room and the south room.
Oh, okay.
So we've been in this entire bathhouse then.
Pretty much.
Cool. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
I try to ask Tarek for, again, kind of to double check the dimensions of the rooms versus what I would expect it to be from the outside. Does it still seem to match?
Derek, for this, I want you to give me a general intelligence check.
Okay.
See if you accurately... Excellent. Excellent indeed.
Beautiful. That's gorgeous.
So, Derek, you're able to convey the dimensions of the room, and Eldrin, you would know that there seems to be a little bit of area left out. To the northwest, there seems to be a little extra space than what's described from the outside of the building that's not really accounted for. You don't really see any doors into that space.
Like to the west of the north room, or
Yeah, to the northwest of the north room.
okay. Interesting.
There is space that is unaccounted for.
Okay, and I guess were there any extra windows or anything of the sort? Any like
No?
any cuts in the stone to let light in or anything like that?
There is a you know that there was a stained glass window to the northwest, which you imagine
Right.
provides the light to that massage room, but no, all the windows matched up for the rooms that you were able to see.
But the space that I feel like it's missing would be kind of north of that, or northwest of that.
Yeah. Like if you go outside, it's plain as day that like if you guys were kind of correlate your information, especially with a crit on that intelligence check, like you're literally looking at a portion of wall on the outside that's not accounted for on the inside. It is a space that is about 5 by 10.
Okay. I mean, I would want to be talking about this kind of stuff with the party outside of the bathhouse.
Okay, so like out here, or
Like in somewhere in the street where we're not surrounded by other people.
okay,
That's where I would like to have this conversation.
okay, yeah, you could definitely leave this place and just go out to the street and chat about it.
Okay. I mean, the way I see it, we have multiple options here. We can either wait till the night and break in and check out that extra space. I can try to sleep the people in there, but that's taking spell slots for not a guarantee. I don't think I can get everybody in the same area, and there's people coming in and out, so
It's pretty active.
right.
There's usually at least one person coming or going every 10 minutes.
Right. How busy is the area like around this place? Is it like a more remote spot, or is it like
Average.
even
So there's
okay.
people on the street walking by. It's not like crazy busy, but it's also not like dead.
Okay.
Part of it is probably due to the bathhouse itself, kind of drawing people to the area, but it's kind of not centralized. If you recall from its spot, it was kind of outside. Let me actually take you guys to the map really quick. So the I could reveal the bathhouse now on the map. Hold on. Layer, map layer, map layer. So the bathhouse is here.
Okay.
So it's not really centralized, but it still has decent traffic. So average. Probably because of the fact that it's a popular bathhouse.
Right.
All right. So what do you guys want to do?
What do you say?
Derek would convey to the group. I mean, we're here. We're ready to go. Probably taken by surprise during the day. I just want to get this done and be rid of that Zodge in my life.
Yeah,
I hear ya. There was
my-
only some way to get them out of the bathhouse.
Yeah, my only concern is that what we know about the bathhouse is that there might be a dungeon that it leads to under the city. So
Right.
if we do this during the day and get seen going in and all that, then we're gonna be in trouble both whatever's in the dungeon and people coming behind us. If we can
Do
sneak
we-
in during the night, then we might have a better shot.
Do we know? No, we probably don't because stupid Zodge killed Tarina and only asked her 3 pointed questions. Which told us that there were cultists at the bathhouse, but it did not tell us if that means that the bathhouse is a literal front for the cultists. Like did Derek just get a massage from a cultist, or is this legit just like a bathhouse shop and they have no idea that there's cultists underneath it? And the cultists come here and they're like, "Hey, let me use this private room for meditation or something," and then they just go down to their dungeon, and the bathhouse owners are none the wiser. You know what I mean? Like that kind of thing. I assume it's probably not that, but
Yeah,
I
I
don't
would
know.
imagine that because the room is hidden from view,
Right.
that at least the owners are in on it. Maybe the workers,
Right.
but at least the owners, I would imagine.
Do we want to? So when I went in there, 20 minutes or so ago, it was just the single worker. Maybe if we can get her out of the room, somebody effectively, distract her, get her out of the room. Somebody else go in and really poke around. I didn't get to check that one too much.
Hmm. Wonder if there's something. Yeah, I just feel like anything that we're gonna do to get people out is gonna bring attention. But trying to see.
Yeah. Night brings the problem of and we're breaking into the place, which brings its own issues. So there's issues with both.
Well, is it closed at night or is it like a 24-hour bathhouse?
But that's fair. Maybe it is.
Yeah, I mean, I should be able to get us in.
Donald,
pretty-
what are the hours of operation at this establishment?
Are you asking somebody?
That's probably a good idea. Let's
if you're
go
if you're asking
somebody.
the DM is not going to answer your prayers.
I'm going to go walk back in, having dried my hair and gotten donned my armor back on, and talk to the maid that should still be right there where I was bathing, right behind, and ask her the hours of operation.
Yeah, so she says, "Oh, I come here a lot, and the bathhouse closes at dusk. So usually they kind of have people come and usher everybody out, and then it's closed until dawn."
That's every night?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and relay this information to everybody. From
know
dusk
stuff.
till dawn.
I'll step away for a second. Yeah. That's
So if they,
I mean,
so if there doesn't seem to be a good idea here, I guess we might as well just sneak in at night then. This way we don't have to worry about any innocent bystanders. The likelihood of extra people coming in and muddying up the situation should be diminished.
Theoretically, that should be correct.
yeah, should be.
So Elion stepped away.
Yeah, when he gets back, guess we'll let him know that we're gonna wait till nighttime. What time is it during the day right now?
Well, you're still. Everything happened in the same day. I'm gonna say
Yeah.
it's early evening. So in our time, I guess it'd be like maybe like 4 It's
Oh, okay, so only a couple hours till dusk, probably.
yeah.
It's not too bad. Cool. Yeah. So, unless anybody has any objections to that, I guess we can wait till nighttime. Out
Is
of
there-
character, I will say that Edmund will probably not be keen on breaking into a place, but he's not going to be the one doing it, and there are allegedly cultists. So, and he
You
feels
gotta
like he
realize
has to.
it's
And he
for
feels like he
the-
has to make. Go ahead.
It's for the greater good, you know. You're breaking in to a place that they're using.
That's a
the
slippery
law.
slope there, Anthemilla.
All right. So did Elian post anything in Discord, by the way? Could someone look? I can't see the messages.
He just said, "I'll be right back."
Oh, okay. Cool. I just want to make sure it's not like BRB 50 minutes.
Was
Okay.
there any spot within the gate, within the bathhouse, within the gate, the premises, that we could just hide in a bush for 5 hours kind of situation?
So you feel as though an individual might be able to hide, but you have a group of like 5 people. It's unlikely that 5 of you are going to have good enough hiding spots in this area to go unnoticed. You could certainly try, but even with your 9 insight and into the situation, you're thinking that, you know, based on what you've seen with the bushes and like, you might be able to hide someone behind a fountain somewhere, but it's unlikely that all of you are going to go unnoticed. But maybe one of you would.
Have we come up with a plan?
I think we said at least wait till nightfall, which should be in like a few hours. And then Derek had mentioned, he was just kind of asking the group, do you think we could all find a hidey corner here on the premises?
I see.
So then this way, once they close, you know, we're already here. And effectively, Donald
Hey!
said maybe one person could hide.
Okay.
So that's
If
now
we're gonna
what.
wait till night, then sources of light are gonna come into play, Don.
Yeah. It's dark at nighttime.
Mm-hmm.
The hope.
Gee, I wonder why he suggested we should come back at night.
Maybe because I can't be seen and my footsteps make no sound. It's almost like being invisible.
Yeah. So
Meanwhile,
that's
Edmund's
maybe
like a pots and pans robot.
yeah. So effectively, Derek's saying, "Hey, you kind of seem to be real keen on the night and can move around. Perhaps you stay around and then unlock the door, send the signal, we come in. Hooty hooty hoo."
I'm also pretty good at opening lock.
Cool. So what are we doing for the next couple hours while we wait? Do we want to post up somewhere outside nearby? Do we want to go do something else?
I mean, I think if we can.
I would like to go and question people in the area. So, like, are there any bars or apothecaries, blacksmiths, anything that... Well, more bars, something that stays open late that's in this area. Very,
Sure.
very nearby.
Yes.
Okay, so I would like to go to the nearest bar, or suggest to the party we should go to the nearest bar, and maybe poke around a little bit, ask a couple questions about any suspicious characters that happen to roam around late at night in this area, possibly. Just, you know.
Any activity they've seen in the bathhouse, perhaps at night.
Gotcha. So how long are you guys going to wait? Are you doing that like right now?
We
can
could.
probably,
I mean,
we can probably go do that right now.
Okay.
While we
Yeah, so give me an investigation check on Tamila.
all right. Oh my god, it'll actually faster now.
is this something that she can guidance?
By the way, this inn is called the Breathing Melon.
And can I do guidance on that one as well, or am I? Because I mean, it's kind of takey-timey, right?
We know that we're gonna go investigate.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
After your roll, I will allow you to change your roll with guidance. Yes. All right.
So all together.
So, so the question was: is there anything you could be specific with what you asked again?
Basically, suspicious nighttime endeavors around the bathhouse. Any people who happen to go really late, past dusk, to around the area of the bathhouse.
Well, I mean, there's definitely sometimes people that so you're just a random guy you're talking to at the bar kind of chimes in and says, well, I've seen people come and go from the bathhouse late at night, even though the bathhouse is closed. But I've generally just assumed it's like the owner or something like that. I can never get a good look at them. It's like they're trying to be sneaky, like they don't want people to know they're going in there. But you know, people have their reasons. Maybe the owner's having an affair there. You never know. He kind of gives you a wink.
Comfortable massage tables.
Wait, what?
Okay.
Oh, comfortable massage tables.
Yeah.
True.
Okay. Do we know who? Does anyone know who owned the bathhouse?
That's a great question. Give me another investigation check.
All right.
Aw. What a shame.
Yeah. Only I had a bandage.
Yeah, so you asked around about who owns the bathhouse, and no one seems to know.
Hmm.
That was one of those questions where I'm like, whew.
Who would know who owns the bathhouse?
I don't know. They literally said that to you. They have no clue.
Would we know if the Flaming Fist might keep some of those records?
You probably would assume that someone has records somewhere, but you suspect that.
Take a while to find them.
Well, not necessarily a while to find them, but if it was information that like Zodge thought was relevant, you think he would have given it to you probably. So, but it doesn't mean that it's not relevant information, but Zodge certainly didn't think it was if he had the information. So you would be able to surmise together that it's very likely that the Flaming Fist would have information like that because they kind of know a lot about what's going on in Baldur's Gate.
Right.
On the same token, they didn't tell you. So they didn't think it was relevant.
Well, I think just knowing that somebody's coming and going at night is a good sign. That we're on the right track with the nighttime activities versus the daytime.
It's almost like Tarina's dead body didn't lie.
Well, I didn't mean on the.
floor.
Yeah.
Oof.
Wait, what did he say?
Of course it lied. It lied on the floor.
Oof.
Too soon. So, no, my point wasn't whether or not the bathhouse was the correct place. It was that our decision to wait until nighttime seems to be a smart one.
Got it.
How big are the stainless steel, the stainless glass windows?
They're about 10 feet tall, 5 feet wide. I think that's how high the ceiling was. They almost go to the ceiling. Let me just double check the
So-
ceiling height.
Enough to get people through.
Yeah, definitely. They're pretty big windows. A person could definitely fit through them, but it would have to be in a way that is not silent.
Yeah, I was gonna say they'd have to be
It's
shattered.
not like there's shutters for
Right,
stainless
right.
glass, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, yes.
Just
A
get an idea of
demonstration, if you will.
a speedy in, speedy out. Well, a good way to get people out if you wanted to is to just throw something through one of those windows, maybe the main one, or kind of create a distraction in that manner. Maybe we throw something at the window in the south room. It creates a commotion. The person in the north room leaves, and somebody can sneak in and try to check out the area.
Well,
It's a long
we
shot.
shouldn't have to do that if we're waiting until night.
True.
And
Yeah.
if Tarina's corpse is to be believed, there are at least 12 cultists. So sending a single person into potential, hideout with that many people doesn't seem like the best course of action.
Yeah. I wouldn't just go all the way in, but that's a good point. How would the entrance to the bathhouse look? To lock. Is it like is it just kind of like a?
Yeah, it's a key lock on the front gate.
Okay.
And you assume, well, you would have been able to see there's also a key lock on this door.
Okay.
It's not like a hatch or anything like that.
Something that I feel with thieves too wouldn't be too difficult.
You're not sure. You didn't really investigate the lock to see how intricate it was, but
Okay.
you feel as though thieves' tools are certainly the right thing for the job.
Yeah. I just imagine there's locks that are more intricate than others.
Yeah, that's definitely true. All right. So what would you like to do next? You've gathered some new information.
Are we still waiting till the night?
I think we are. Is there some place we can sort of set out? Asking Elian, actually, because he probably was investigating. We sort of can keep an eye on the bathhouse, you think? Until nightfall?
Like somewhere with a
make
good
sure-
vantage point.
Because we
I
just
don't-
left. We know how many people are in there. As long as we count how many people have just left. If that many people don't leave before some people go in, 12 people, we can do simple math,
Yeah. I mean, I don't think directly there is a place, if I remember right. But we can be somewhere nearby and kind of take turns walking around the block, just to see when they close, leaving and stuff. But I don't think we're gonna be able to. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think there was a good place to just stick it out without being noticed.
I mean, you could go across the street and try to be inconspicuous, but
Right.
if you're trying to keep a view on the door, if you're going to see the door, it's possible that someone sees you. It's one of those sort of situations, right? So you can certainly stake it out, but you might have to be stealthy about it, perhaps. Perhaps a stealth check would be in order if you decided to go that route, as well as a perception check if you're trying to kind of notice people coming and going. Honestly, that probably won't be too hard, because most of the people that you've seen are just kind of leaving. But you're looking for particular things, right? You're trying to make sure you get an accurate count.
Right.
So
Yeah, I mean, we could try to do that. At this point, I don't think we were very good at not making ourselves stick out already.
Yeah. Yeah,
So-
we had one person very curious about tables, another one touching the walls, another one being a perv. We kind of.
So at this point, I'm not too worried about. I think they know they're being watched. If anybody was paying attention.
I mean, yeah, if the people working there are also cultists.
Yeah, I think it'll be the best to make the assumption that they know that they're being watched. If they're not, better for us. But I think it'll be better to just have that assumption that they know that they're being watched. So I guess it depends on what information do we want. Yeah, are we waiting until there's no innocence and we're forcing our way in? Are we waiting to see? Okay, everybody left. Let's try to sneak in. There might be people still in there, but at that point, it is what it is.
Forcing our way in is probably going to cause way more commotion than we want. And I think you had stepped away from for this, Elion, but Edmund probably also wouldn't be super keen on breaking into an establishment. He would, push comes to shove, he'll justify it somehow by the fact that he's not the one doing it, and Tarina's death has to be justified, and there are allegedly cultists in there. But
yeah, I mean, it's not like we're stealing anything from there. We're just getting past it.
I guess that depends on how the night goes.
Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, we might have to, but if they do have weapons or if there's weird activity, then they're probably cultists.
Yeah.
They're not innocent lives. So yeah, I guess we're just really just waiting for people to leave, for them to quote unquote close the establishment. Did you guys get a time frame?
Dusk.
Dusk, okay. Yeah, so just kind of wait till dusk. Keep an eye out to see if like an influx of people go in, and then they don't leave, and then at least we know, okay, there's like 10 people in there already.
Yeah, I think that's probably our best bet, is just to wait till after dusk when everyone leaves.
And I think what I would want to do is me keep an eye on it, try to be stealthy,
Sure.
and then come get you guys when I think it's time.
Suppose that works, yeah.
Yeah, so you guys are gonna be close, but not on site.
Right.
Gives me more time to drink.
All right, so Eldrin, you're gonna try to be stealthy and kind of stake out to get a count of who enters, who leaves, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Cool. So I would like for you to give me a stealth check as well as a perception check.
Okay. Perception. Oof.
Luckily, the perception DC should be pretty low. You're staring at the front of a building.
I need to
Yeah.
make some rolls myself. Give me a second.
Also, should I ask for guidance?
Oh well.
Yeah, it's all good. Just gotta get in the habit.
Woof. Okay.
I mean, my passive perception is 15, so it should default to that.
You're good with that.
Is that right? Just like
Yeah, I make it your floor basically.
okay.
Unless there's like something. No, 99. I can't even think of a scenario where it wouldn't be your floor.
Okay.
Effectively, I treat passive perception as your floor.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay, so people come and go. As it gets later, a lot less people are coming. It's like people are kind of know when this place closes down. And several people leave. For the people, you weren't aware of how many people were in the bathhouse before because you didn't go in to get a count.
I mean, I did go in to talk to Anthemilla.
Well, no, I'm talking about you guys went to the bar and went to talk since then. So during that time, you weren't like aware of how many people have come and gone.
Oh, I thought
Right.
we came back. I thought we came back to ask for the hours. Or was that
No,
before?
we asked for the hours before we ever left.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I think you had stepped away.
We can, we can wreck on that. Okay, sounds good.
So, yeah. So, but I mean, based on what you're seeing, you're pretty confident, at least from the people that you've seen come in. You've seen more people leave than have come in, and you expect that they are. You suspect the number's right. After a while, one person comes out and fumbles with keys on a keychain.
Okay.
And what was your perception check again?
15, I guess.
Yeah. And looks like they kind of lock up the gate. And that's that.
I would like to kind of follow that person for a little while.
Sure. Give me. Well, they're not trying to. They're not trying to be dodgy. So, are you telling? No, I guess you can't. Okay, so how long is a while? Because you guys didn't really set up contingencies among yourselves. The last thing that Eldrin told the party is that he would come and get them.
Yeah.
So, how long are you going to follow this guy?
So it's a guy.
Yep.
Okay. I just want to get an idea of the general direction they're going and how far they're going. So
They're heading southeast. You don't really know how far they're going.
right. So I would say at least for a good 5 minutes I would follow.
Yeah, he keeps going southeast. He doesn't really stop anywhere.
Okay. So I'll head back to the party.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess I would also ask for a description of the workers that you guys saw, the people that do massages. See if that matches to the people that I saw leaving.
That's a very good thing to ask. It's almost like staking out would have been really relevant if you're the one that saw the people. All right, Derek, I'm gonna ask that you give me an intelligence check again. Very low DC.
So many checks.
Yeah, I'm making you guys roll dice tonight.
Nice.
Yeah. So, Derek, you're very familiar with what this guy looked like because you remember the awkward staring while trying to maintain a conversation while searching the table. And I'm just gonna go with he looks like the token. He was a guy with red hair, mustached with the beard going down, and that matches the description of the guy you saw, Eldrin.
Okay. And then the other two that, as far as now, like there's another masseuse, and then
Oh yeah. You saw. So it was a woman, and she had strong arms, and she had blonde hair, and that would match the description as well of someone you saw leave.
Okay. So yeah, I mean,
She left about the same time as the guy with red hair. They didn't go the same direction, but they left at the same time.
Okay, I see. They kind of closed out shop together.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll relay that information to the party. Say, yeah, it seems like they have locked up. I saw the workers leave, and the guy that was in the bottom room locked the door. And head southeast. I followed him for a couple minutes, just to make sure that he wasn't kind of gonna, fakely close and then stay nearby or anything like that. It seemed like they did go home after their work. So, how busy is the street?
It's getting substantially less busy now that the bathhouse is closed. You remember I was saying that the bathhouse drew kind of most of the attention to this area? Now you barely see people pass by.
Okay. So if I wanted to, if it was dark enough in the area for me to kind of walk by the bathhouse, and since it's a little quieter now, see if I can eavesdrop, kind of through the glass and stuff like that around the bathhouse to see if I hear any motion inside.
Yeah, sure. So, go ahead and give me a stealth check, and I believe you have advantage because of your
Yes.
boot thingies. And give me a perception check. Okay.
Damn. All right.
So, sneaking around, you're confident. You've even avoided twigs on the ground. Like there's nothing. That's kind of, you're a ghost, and you kind of approach. Which window do you want to kind of try to listen in on?
I will listen. I will try to do all three. Kind of go one by one.
Okay, so listening to the window, there was two windows that were really close to each other on the western wall, and kind of listening in, you hear a door close, and you could hear the faint sound of chatter.
Okay, and so this would match to the top room.
No, this is like the center area of the
center
bathhouse.
area. Okay.
Yeah, the two windows on the western wall.
Okay. I can discern what they're saying, right? Just.
Yeah, you can't really make out what they're saying. It's almost like they're intentionally trying to be quiet, but you rolled really high. So.
Can I hear any specific language? Like, even if I don't, if it's maybe a bit muffled, I would, I would kind of be able to say, oh, they're probably speaking German in there versus, they're like, with a high perception is all I'm saying.
Sure. You occasionally, someone occasionally speaks a little louder than they should, and you catch certain words in common, but it's words like the or store, like nothing that seems relevant.
I would just imagine if somebody's speaking Abyssal, right? Like I would be able to say, "Oh shit."
Sure. Yeah. No. It's in common.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Like orc, I would imagine has like a hard.
Yeah.
Right. It's like I don't know what they're saying. Even if I knew the language, I wouldn't know what they're saying. But I can hear the specific sounds. That's all I was going. Okay. So it sounds like they're talking common, or at least nothing crazy. I would go back to my party and relay that information. Since they were kind of in the common area, I think it would be a little, would I know how much noise it would take to open a lock? Still, so I'm guessing.
It's almost like if you made a very good sleight of hand check, you feel as though you could muffle your sound almost completely.
I see. Okay. Yeah. I mean, we'll be taking a risk if we try to open that door now. There is another set of doors in between, so even if I made a little noise, it might not be heard. But
yeah, again, you could barely hear that there were even people talking.
Right.
So
I had to listen really well in order to. Yeah, but there was a couple people in there, at least, and they were speaking in common.
Yeah, you heard at least two distinct voices.
Right. Or somebody speaking to themselves in tooling, and
Yeah, in two different tones. Yeah,
somebody's going crazy in there.
It's possible. You've seen some weird things.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know what we want to do. If we can get Anthemilia in place, maybe she can hear what they're saying. Her special perception skills. But
Yeah,
It's
I
an
mean,
option.
it's worth a shot.
It's worth a shot to have Anthemila sneak up to the window. That's the only DM mercy you're going to get from me.
Yeah, that's what we were saying.
Oh, okay. I didn't
Yeah.
say anything new. You guys want to do that?
I was just putting it out there. I don't. It depends again. How important is it for us to sneak in there? Pretty much once I open those doors, and we're gonna have to get this plate armor guy through those gates, regardless of whether I muffle any sounds. We're gonna be heard. We're just trying to delay it as much as we
Okay,
can.
I'm the loudest thing ever.
let's rethink. What is our mission? What are we supposed to be doing here?
Supposed to be killing some cultists.
I think we might be being a bit too cautious. We know the cultists are in there.
I would agree. There's definitely some activity in there. We're gonna have to. I just want to make sure that when we get in there and we see activity and it's like, and they're gonna lie and say, nothing wrong going in here. I don't get the tutti goodies of the party saying, oh, okay, never mind, and then we leave. Right? Because I feel like that could happen.
Okay. So, Eldrin, guys. In my youth, I had watched this play.
How old is Derek?
I think he's like 68.
40, 60.
Oh, you're old. I thought you were young for some reason. Sorry.
Well,
You
I
know,
mean,
I'm
he's youngish for.
I'm young
Oh,
for my species.
That's
for my
right.
race.
he's like 26.
Okay.
Not even.
No,
that makes
not
sense.
even.
That makes sense.
I'm 29, but like 68 in human years.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. Okay.
So, anyways, in my youth, I once saw this performance. It was about a young child who went around pulling elaborate pranks on his elders, and he would go and station a lot of intricate little objects for them to trip over and stuff. What we should do is I can throw some oil,
More
prep
ball
a
bearings.
fire, get some ball bearings, and we know that Edmund's going to make a lot of noise. So if we can, one of us sneak in, set that up, and then that sound is just going to probably, I would assume they're going to race out to come see us. We take them by surprise in the courtyard.
I just don't imagine all of them are gonna come out. Maybe we can get a couple. But we're taking a risk of just placing these ball bearings down. It's gonna be noisy.
Well, I think in that plan, that's okay to be noisy because we want them to come
Yeah,
out.
but
right?
at that point, we you guys are not close enough to be there ready when they come out. I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I'm just saying, if I open the door, you throw the ball bearings.
So
Yeah,
first
and
off, what
we
door are
just
we
go
talking
in.
about?
I mean,
the front door.
the main
The
gate.
front door. These main gates. How loud are these main gates compared to the big wooden doors that should be shut?
That
That we are assuming are they're shut.
Be able to keep it quiet, but I don't know how intricate these doors are gonna be. So I could butcher it. It's been a little bit since I've had to open some lock.
Sure. I mean, and then that's assuming everybody's inside anyways. There's a whole bunch of assumptions.
Right.
What I'm saying is, if
I'm just
we can, we should try to set up a small trap for a few of them. If we're going to make noise anyways, I'm saying let's draw out as many from inside as possible. Let's not get trapped inside ourselves. Let's draw them out to us.
I don't know if we want to be fighting out in the open though.
But we're not out in the open. We're in a
courtyard.
gated courtyard.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Let's say, I make enough noise, and they come out before we're ready with our traps. Are we ready to just fight it out?
Yeah, I mean, worst case, technically we have a flaming fist on our side, so it's not like people are going to stop the commotion.
I mean, these are cunning people, right? They're gonna lie to us. They're gonna say that they're not cultists. You know, what is gonna satisfy you guys to be able to fight? They might not attack first. I want to
mean,
avoid a situation where we give ourselves away, and then we back out because we don't want to go through with it.
Eldrin's greatest enemy, morality.
yeah, I mean, I don't know what answer you want here, but I mean, I don't think I can give you one that'll satisfy you.
I mean, what are you going to be looking for? I guess what I'm saying, right? Like, we're going to encounter some people. We know there's people in there.
Yeah.
Are you going to ask them any specific questions? Do we know what we want, the information we want? What's the criteria that you're going to base these are people that are killable or not? Or we're gonna wing it.
Well, nobody's really killable in my eyes unless they have a reason to be killed, like a justifiable moral reason.
Well,
Tristan's.
they're under suspicion of being cultists. What are
Why
we?
don't we-
I don't
why
think
don't we-
suspicion of anything makes you guilty
Okay,
of being.
So why are we
killed.
going? Why are we going in right now? Is what I'm asking. Then,
What?
if that's the case, what are we gonna do?
We should try as best as we can incapacitate them, and then once the battle's over, we can check.
Okay, so we're okay with, hitting them until they're within an inch of their life, and arrest them in some way. Should we bring stuff to arrest people with?
Well, I mean, we're dealing with a lot of unknowns, right? So
I'm trying to clear up the unknowns before we go in there. We know that there's people in there. I know that you don't want to kill them. What do you want to do? Do you want to arrest them?
I mean, that may be an option. Yes,
Okay.
it's
Do we
entirely
have
possible.
do we have the materials necessary to arrest them?
Between the entire party, probably. We're pretty strong.
I still got my
Well-
50 feet of rope.
Well, I guess it depends what you mean by arrest, right? Like, sure. Oh, so we're gonna just rope him in. Are we gonna
Possibly.
gag them so they don't make noise.
Mm,
I mean, we don't know what
Shouldn't-
we're gonna see when we get in there, right? For all we know, we walk in the door and they're mid-sacrifice.
Yeah, that's best case scenario.
Yeah.
So
We can kill them and then we're good. The worst case scenario is they're just having a conversation. We go in there, and they say, "What? You guys are trespassing," and then you say, okay," and we leave.
So we
I-
have we have the authority of the Flaming Fist behind us. What's not for us to just bust in, announce our intent, say we're here on suspicion of cultists, surrender your arms, and if people attack,
I love it. That sounds great to me.
right? So we're there, we're in there
Hmm.
performing a raid. We're just busting in, searching for criteria. That's what we were told. And then hopefully everybody just lay down their arms. We're good. We lock them up. But if thing goes sideways, we're all ready to fight. Yes?
Sounds
Yeah.
good to me.
Cool.
All right, so we're going in there and we're investigating whether they want us or not.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
All right. So are you guys just kind of walking up to the gate?
Nope. I'm going to hang back and let.
I was still sneaking in
No.
there.
That's a good question. Are we sneaking still?
If we're just going in and saying that, we probably don't need to sneak, right?
Perfect! Bomb! I pop open the gate with the battle axe.
Love it.
Well, a funny thing happens actually.
Oh, this will be fun.
The battle axe hits the door, and it opens. It's like it wasn't locked.
Yes. Nice.
You look very impressive, though. The door seems to answer your call, and it just flies open. You make loud noises.
I did, as far as I know, I saw the guy lock it, right?
As far as you know, he appeared to lock the door.
Could he also have been doing hand gestures to enchant it in some way?
Hard to say with your perception check.
Yeah. I'm just not that I saw it, but now that I'm seeing this, is that like something that I could? Does it seem reasonable that that's?
Everything seems reasonable. He
Well,
could
I
have
don't
been
know,
grabbing a sandwich from his bag.
I'm just saying semantic, components mean, a lot. Some people say, oh, it means they have to make big movements, not small movements.
I mean, it was within. I'm gonna say sure. Again, you didn't get a good look. He could have been moving his hands enough to, like, you don't have to do like crazy waving, hand movements, hand signs. It's kind of good enough.
You said in the past that if I make a spell, I'm pretty much making myself known.
Yeah, vocal components are heard, and somatic components are seen. The circumstance that made it hard for you to tell was that you were at a distance, and his back was facing towards you because he was locking a door.
I see. Okay.
And he rolled a 20.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I didn't know. I didn't know there was an option to be able to hide your semantic components. That's good to know.
Yeah, somatic or hand gestures.
Yeah, I didn't know that it was an option to be able to kind of hide those.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll address this if it comes up.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to stick with the narrative right now, not making any mechanics decisions. But
sounds good.
From your perspective, you didn't see it.
Okay.
The door's open. You made a loud noise. What do you guys want to do?
I would like to look for traps in the front door before we step in.
Okay. Give me an investigation check. Also,
I would like to ask Derek to check the front door for traps before I step in.
He goes, "Oh, yeah." Okay.
I would tell Antamila that he should probably get some guidance for this.
That sounds like a good idea.
So I guess I would go ahead and do the gambit. I would check it for physical and magical traps. They're
okay.
both the same. Do you want me to do 2 checks or
Yeah.
it's just 1? Okay, so this is for regular physical. I don't know how I did.
You got a 30 investigation.
Okay.
You're pretty confident that there are no traps of the arcane or mundane on this door.
Okay.
Tamila, what's your passive perception again?
25.
You, over the course of these 12 seconds or so that it took for all this to happen, you hear a fluttering sound similar to one you've heard in the past.
Why didn't we just...
And it seems to be going in the direction of the northwest. And then it disappears.
Or
I think we've just been rejoined by our constant shadow from the Infernal.
Oh, what a time to join. He actually could have been useful here.
I think he might have gone in.
Did it sound like it was outside? The fluttering?
It sounded like
Yes.
it came from outside and went inside.
No,
Was that right?
it didn't sound like he went inside. It sounded like
Just
it
northeast.
flew to the northwest.
Oh, not inside the building northwest, just to the
No.
northwest.
Yeah. In the air, like high up. Like
Oh, okay.
So when you say northwest, because I know the room was to the northwest,
Yeah.
of the building.
That's true.
Okay. Is it like, because I guess if we're in front of the building, that'd be more north of us. So northwest, does that mean he should like
In
going
that
towards that
direction.
area? Okay, in that
Up
direction.
and to the left of me, like literally up to the left.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Meanwhile, I tell the rest of the group, I think the threshold's safe.
All right, who's stepping forward first?
All right, Leroy Jenkins.
Yep.
Leroy Jenkins.
I don't see any tokens moving yet.
I'm trying to.
What kind of lighting is in there?
Can I not move through the door?
Just outside lighting, so just the stars and the moon. No torches or anything.
Is the door,
how fortuitous.
But
is
that
the door like
right.
blocking me from moving through, Donald? Is it like a wall?
Oh, oops. I forgot
Yeah.
I put the lighting back.
I was gonna say like I couldn't. I thought the door was still closed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will be following
I gotta
behind Edmund.
Do I-
grab.
Is
Hold
the
on. Sorry.
expectation that
I have to grab Trisha.
is the
left.
gate slatted? Like, can you see inside even if the gate was closed?
This gate?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say no.
Okay. But if we close the door, there
Yeah,
should
you're
be no
pretty
light-
confident nobody could look in from the outside.
and there should be no light inside.
Well, you're not inside. You're in a courtyard. Like this
Oh,
is
okay.
this is an outdoor area.
There's an outdoor area, that's right.
It just
Okay,
has
okay.
walls going up. Yeah.
I keep thinking that it's inside.
Sorry. I tried to give
Look
it
at
the same ground as the outside to make it.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. It makes sense. For some reason in my head it was inside.
I want to use my stealth mode. Wait, Edmund, are you in a bush right now?
Oh, I
Is
mean,
it
I didn't know
bushing?
those were.
Are you destroying the shrubbery? What did you think they were?
I knew they were bushes. I just didn't think that they were so big that I couldn't walk alongside there. Like trying to hug the wall.
They're taking up the area. You could certainly plate mail your
Nah.
way through bushes though.
Nope. Just going down the middle then.
All right, the door looks closed ahead of you.
Anything that looks out of place.
You see what you see.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean we need to Leroy Jenkins away in there.
Yeah, in for a penny, in for a pound at this point. I'll go
Is
ahead. And,
Anthamilla all the way down there? Anyways, meanwhile,
At
I'll try and
token.
kick this door open.
You're gonna try to kick this door open?
Yep. It may just be open like the last one, but if we're going in with quote unquote authority, apparently.
This is some Joan Oaks tactics. I like it. Go ahead
Need
and
to,
give me a strength check.
need to look the part.
Can we assume
It's
that
like, God,
Antamilla
there's
is
so much dark.
Yeah, can we assume that Antamilla is walking besides?
Yeah.
Um,
She's
It was
also
taking me a
destroyed the
second because I
shrubbery.
couldn't find the actual part of the map that was
yeah.
had the stuff on there. I'm like, where is?
Oh, I could adjust your ping. I should have done that for you. Like
Please.
I can move you guys to spaces. I'm sorry. I didn't know that there was a struggle.
it's real.
The struggle was real.
Like, there's so much
Okay,
darkness
so
on this map.
this is a pretty solid door.
Let me just
but-
do this. Right that way.
Edmund just kicks it wide open.
With the old waddle bomb.
And here's what you see. And I'd like for everyone to give me an initiative check as you see someone with a bladed weapon standing at the ready. Bladed weapon and a torch.
Bladed weapon and a dog. Yay! Get to hit a thing.
Oh, damn it.
Did you not select your token?
Oh, I
I
get it.
didn't.
Oh, yay. All right.
Fix it.
almost did it.
Do
Oh,
I have to
my
roll
God.
twice? Because I
Oh,
get,
Elion, I'm so glad you beat me on this one.
Sweet! I get the second one.
Oh, nice. Pretty good rolls.
Alright, hold on. I need to make my roll.
Just roll it twice, but I guess it's initiative.
Did you say it was a person, like a human?
Yeah. They are standing there with a bladed weapon in hand and a torch, looking directly at you. They have a hood on. They look basically exactly as they appear. It's a female with a hood on with a knife. More specifically, like a dagger-like weapon. It's like curved. And hold on. Sorry, doing more things. Secret
All good,
things.
all good. Good.
Secret.
Secret DM thing.
Secret damn things.
Since we're halfway through session, could we take a 5 before getting into
Yeah,
it?
this is a perfect timing for a break. Good call. Let's go ahead and
Yeah.
take a break
Cool.
All those
before
ridiculous
combat
technical
begins.
difficulties.
We'll be right back. Boo-hoo.
You know, I hate the fact that this setup for me works better.
I was gonna say it worked pretty well.
Yeah, like your voice even sounds better. Like,
Really annoying. Like I can actually hear it. They can go and do clearly too. Like just know you guys are clear. Everything's moving smoothly. Like as soon as I connect to you guys on Discord, everything moves at a snail's pace. And there was something, literally, nothing would load on Roll20. Nothing would load on D&D. I couldn't close Discord, so I had to reset the whole computer. And it was trying to do it again. I'm like, what the fuck? What is this? What? I didn't have this problem last week, the week before. So I'm gonna have to.
someone's downloading the torrents at your house.
Yeah, possibly.
Like, it sounds like your computer might be like my computer that was like 8 years old at one point, which this computer is actually getting about there now. But I had my computer before I built this one basically had an issue where like you had to choose, right? You could run like League of Legends, Spotify, or Chrome, but not all of them.
Ugh.
You had to pick. If you wanted Chrome open, you had to close League of Legends and Spotify. If you wanted Spotify open, you had to close the other. Like it couldn't run. I'm just using those as examples, but anything that was resource intensive at all, you basically couldn't run multiples of. You had to run one or the other. So it sounds like when you're running like Discord and Roll20 and everything like that, your computer's just like not
Nah.
doing it well. Because I'm assuming your phone's on Wi-Fi, so you're probably on the same network that you were with the
Yep.
computer, and yet your voice and picture are all great. So it's probably more your computer than it is your network, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Could be drivers or something too.
Possible. I'm just doing an update. And that might be what's slowing it down too, because they forced another damn update out. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. Very tired of it. What else was there? There was something. Forget it. Damn.
I didn't mean to do that. Just want to see it.
What's that?
And
This? I guess until I can figure out what my computer. What in my computer is not allowing me to do Discord, because normally I'm gonna run Discord, but when I do the video, it's not a problem.
I'm back.
Oh yeah. I don't know if Donald, my camera's back up. I guess.
Oh, is it?
yeah.
Yes.
I mean, it's
Been up for a little while. Forgot to mention it.
Oh, thanks.
It's
using
vertical
the cell phone
instead of-
camera.
Yeah.
It's fine.
But
It
you
looks good on the stream.
Cool.
All right, is everyone back?
Looks like just Kenny though.
Kenny, you were talking when I left. Unacceptable. Jello.
Hope you guys are ready, because this is America. We acting first, asking questions later.
Oh my gosh.
We may get to asking questions.
If you get
Okay.
there. Yeah, if I don't kill you.
All
We're
right.
going full America. We won't.
All right. So top of the initiative, Eldrin.
All right. Can you describe this person a little to me?
Yeah, it appears to be a female, wearing a hood. She is wearing. It looks like no special armor or anything like that. Just like a kind of cloak that she's wearing over her hood. In her right hand, she has a curved dagger. In her left hand, she has a torch.
Okay.
Most of her features are nondescript because she's wearing a hood over her head. Can't tell her hair color.
Yeah. The dagger doesn't look any special. I know we've seen like
It's
cultist daggers
curvy.
before.
It's curvy. So it's not like a standard dagger. It's more like I guess you would say like a Chris.
Okay. And she has no what's the name? Like jewelry or something, like, denoting any
No.
gods. Okay. I would say oh. Am I able to shoot at specific things?
Like a called shot.
Yeah.
On the person, no, not unless you have an ability or feat that lets you do so.
Okay. But I
Which
can't say
they do
I
exist.
yeah, yeah. Okay, so I can't like shoot something out of.
You can't do what?
Like shoot like the dagger out of her hand or.
No,
Okay.
yeah, that would be a disarming strike, which is a fighter ability.
Ah, that's right. Baldur. Okay. Trying to think what Eldrin.
What would Eldrin do?
It would be easier if he wasn't first.
True. I mean, the cultist turn is pretty soon.
You can,
Cultist.
You can
Can I
totally hold an
can I do-
action. Yeah,
Yeah, you can ready an action.
because I think I know what I'm going to do, Elion.
If I ready an action, does my what did I lose this? I just want to know.
What was the question?
Your first turn. That's tricky. I'm gonna say you can.
That I can
Because
do
it's
it?
still your first turn. Like, if it ends up lapsing and going to the next one for some reason, like if you guys start having conversation,
Oh, that makes sense.
then no. But if you're holding and it's the same round, I'll say yes.
Okay. Yeah. So I guess I'll yell, "Drop your weapons!" in the name of the flaming fist. And I'll ready, shot at any, if she makes, any threatening attacks. Yeah,
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Any threatening actions result in an arrow to the face. And so you have your bow out and your arrows kind of drawn, aimed at her.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Anything else you want to do?
No, I don't want a hunter's marker until I know that we're gonna take her down.
Fair enough. Derek, your turn.
Okay, he's going to squeeze on in through, so that's 5, 10, 15. I guess right here.
Okay,
so that should
so something really interesting
20 feet.
happens when you do
Mhm.
that.
Oh, of course it does.
She wasn't alone.
So when you turn the corner, Come on. My roll 20's being a little laggy. You see this, which not everyone could see, so be careful what you say. And you are attacked as though they had a readied action.
High initiative.
No.
Or no, I get right. It's just,
You can actually see their initiative now. It's garbage.
yeah. It was just like a surprise, I guess.
What's your AC right now, Derek?
16.
Okay. All right, you take 12 piercing damage.
Okay.
As a person that was clearly hiding and waiting for someone to walk in springs from the shadows and stabs you. And there's something interesting about this as well, by the way. You're not sure if it's fear. You're not sure what it is, but a dagger, you wouldn't expect it to hurt that much. They're like kind of giving off this, I don't know, it's like this feeling of murderous intent. Like you could feel it, like this person wants to kill you.
Okay.
Okay,
so...
What else are you doing?
So then I go, ow, of course, but then... Okay, I will cast... I guess everyone's hearing me go scream out in pain, and I say, oh, watch out. There's more of them, and I am going to cast Fairy Fire.
Okay, where are you casting it?
On the location immediately west of Edmund.
Alright, what's the radius? Or can you post it in chat what it does?
I shall try.
Because I don't remember. Alright, let's see. Fairy Fire. Each object in a 20-foot cube.
I already had already.
Nice.
So 20 feet.
Oh.
Range. So 20-foot cube is 4 squares. But there's no real center point to that. It would look like this, and I'll let you tell me where you want me to put this. It would look like this. Where do you want me to put that square?
Let's see, yeah. I want it shifted over east by 1.
Okay. Alright, so anyone in it has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yes.
Let's start with you, Derek.
Okay. I will find that. Saving throw, where is it? There it is.
Okay, you're good. The person to your right is... What's the DC?
Man, you're asking me too many questions today. It is a... Wow, 14.
Alright, cool. The person to your right saves.
Okay.
And you might notice something out of the corner of your eye that you weren't able to see before. You see what you see.
Okay.
I don't know if anyone else can see that, so I'm just saying that. Dynamic lighting makes combat interesting sometimes.
Okay. That's, in fear of getting stabbed to death one more time, Derek is going to, stay still now.
Okay.
That is my turn.
Cool. This person's turn. And she says, we're under attack. Warn the others. And she goes to run at Derek. That'll trigger your your readied action, Eldrin.
Okay.
She's like running dagger forward, like. Oh my god. And she steps here and gets shot by this ridiculously powerful magical
random.
arrow
Oh
shot
god.
and instantly dies.
Whoa. Okay.
As the body is falling to the ground, the second arrow lands in the person's corpse to ensure their death. And
Wait.
they fall into the pool, the bath, and it's now a pool of blood.
Did they die off just the 19 to start with?
You're pretty confident that person died off the 19.
And you did another 17 and another 5.
A little bit, yeah, a little bit.
Nice
Man,
arrow flaying there.
Sharpshooter.
It's now a pool of blood.
I like the red.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay, on to Mila. It's your turn.
Is it?
I think so, yeah.
I'd like to ask one question.
Yeah?
The person that revealed itself to Derek,
Yeah.
since they attacked and they made noise, like they're not hidden from us, right? Even though we can't see them, but we
You
kind of
can't see them, but you know somebody's there.
Okay, so
You heard them.
was it from here or from here?
It
was
was
it
from
north or
around the
south?
corner. It was from around the corner,
To the south. Okay.
south of Edmund. Yep.
Okay, sounds good.
Good to know. Oh, arrow slaying. Nice.
Pretty much,
Okay.
right?
Oh, you know, really, really good at. Okay. Just in. Oh, I don't even have to go any too much further. All right, and I am going to this person who has stabbed Derek. There. I'm gonna step in.
Mm-hmm.
What I can see on the screen, my character can see, right?
Yeah, also, Edmund, you never gave me a saving throw, did you? For Fairy
No.
Fire?
Oh, I didn't know it hit me.
Yeah, the giant
Yeah.
purple
The
square.
box.
Yep. Give me a second. What's the save?
Dex.
14. And Dex
14
14, yeah.
Ooh, that's gonna be bad.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, you are revealed. You're surrounded by a mysterious, like pinkish. Well, you can flavor it how you like.
It's violet. I
Violet.
get to choose. It'll be a violet color.
Basically, if they attack you, it's going to
They get
hurt.
advantage. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and Tamila, what would you like to do?
All right, I'm going to, as I'm taking out the. Well, I guess I already still have my battle axe out.
Yeah.
Going to speak and tell Edmund that there is a bugger, one right beside him around the corner, and then try and smack the one that's right beside Derek. Yeah, just heads up.
All right.
Did Derek
Alright.
used to do a concentration check, by the way?
He attacked me. I thought.
Yeah,
correct
you
me if I'm
attacked
wrong.
You
first.
attacked first, then you
Oh,
I
verified.
see. Okay,
Yeah.
that makes-
Yeah, he's good.
And yeah,
Yeah, so it's hard to swing around the corner, but you still hit him even with the cover. And you do 7 damage? 7 damage. All right.
Is there cover on melee range? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Oh.
Absolutely.
are you sure?
Around hard corners. There's other things that effectively can grant cover in melee. Like sometimes maybe high ground can count, I guess. But if there was like a barricade between you.
Like if I was in this square and somebody was attacking me from here.
From
I
here.
don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, you'd effectively have cover.
Interesting.
Attacking
Okay,
around
cool.
corners is, yeah.
Yeah, it's good to know. Nice.
Hasn't come up much. Alright. Tamila, anything else you'd like to do?
Oh, that's true. I almost completely forgot. But I should probably be. I mean, if there's, I'll be good. That's it. That's it for now.
Oh my gosh, I'm so impressed with you. Look at you holding back a little bit. I like it. I'm impressed. Edmund, it's your turn.
All right. Edmund will tell Trisha to stay back and stay safe, and he will raise his sword up and cast Divine Favor. And he will move into the room. He is now concentrating also, so let me put a blue dot on him. He will then move up 1 square.
Yep, this guy's going to attack you.
Okay, cool.
But he doesn't have advantage because he's quite visible due to the fairy fire that took place on him.
Does he have advantage because I have Fairy Fire on me?
Yeah.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Yeah.
Rip. What's your AC right now?
My AC is going to be 21.
Ooh, he misses. Just barely. He rolled a 20.
+1 shield and plate armor.
Yeah, boy.
Cool.
Just gonna do a nice public service announcement right now. Don't fairy fire your friend.
You're good right now. It actually worked out because you knew the other guy was there as a result of that. So it
I'm
didn't.
gonna
Hasn't done anything bad yet.
Yet.
Yep. And then I'm going to attack with advantage because of Fairy Fire, right? So that's
That's
crit.
very true. Oh God.
I will go ahead and roll my Divine Favor, and so a total of 14 slashing and 3 radiant.
Yeah. So similar to what happened with Eldrin, this person gets bashed against the wall and stumbles into the pool, and for dramatic effect, it also becomes blood water, as this person is very, very dead from your critical hit.
Edmund is very glad that this was around the corner where Trisha's eyes were not seeing.
Trisha needs to see this sort of stuff.
If I know anything about video games, we gotta make their pool bloodied.
You summoned. You've completed their cultist ritual. They were specifically looking for.
They're actually trying to get into the water to make sure the ritual goes off. Cool. And then I will move 5. I've moved 5, 10. That's 15. Neither of these doors are open, right?
That's correct.
15, 20. I will stop there.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right. This person's turn. And she's gonna stab at Derek. And miss!
Mm-hmm. Damn right she is.
Yeah, you tell her. And she is done, because she doesn't want to die from opportunity attacks. This person's dead. Eldrin, it is your turn. Oh, wait. A thing happens. My apologies. Top of the round. So I'll go ahead and put him at... Just a moment. Actually, it's not your turn yet, Eldrin. My bad.
Pipkip is back.
Pipkip attacks with fury. This door opens suddenly to the north. And a man rushes out with a flail and attacks Edmund.
Do it.
The flail looks very interesting. It has skulls on it.
Ooh.
I just want to make sure.
What's a flail? again?
It's a weapon that has a handle
I
and
got
a
it.
chain, and there are generally bald things at the end of it. It's kind of like a morning star.
Hmm.
Except with
Um,
more
Yeah, it's
morning
yeah,
or star.
mhm.
yeah. It's more than one.
So, just to make sure, is this a reused token, or do I actually recognize this guy from the Elf Song Inn?
You don't recognize
Yeah.
this guy.
Okay, cool. Just making sure it was just a reused token, which is fine. But I just wanted to make sure.
Jeez, guys, way to pay attention. All right,
Yeah,
Elton, it's your turn.
I remember that guy. I'm just making sure
Yeah,
we
me
already
too.
bumped into.
He looks suspect.
Yeah, I was like, man.
Be careful. I reuse tokens too.
No,
so
that's okay. Yeah, I do too. But that's why I wanted to ask, just to
don't
make sure.
assume they're weak plebs because they're reused tokens.
No. But I also
said it was-
also didn't want to assume he was unique.
True.
Or
The unique ones will stand out usually.
yeah, usually. But cool.
What are you doing, Eldrin?
That guy armored anyway.
He looks like he's just wearing cloth rags.
Beautiful.
This poor guy.
I will
This
go ahead
poor guy.
attempt to shoot him.
Oh. His furious swinging of the flail has caused you to miss your shot.
I will move forward a vantage point. That's the execute. Yeah. 15. Move right there.
Okay. You done?
Yes.
Derek, it is your turn.
Cool. The first thing he's going to do is drop his fairy fire,
Okay.
and then this guy's right in front of me. So
How dark did it just get in here?
What?
How dark did it just get in here?
After the fairy fire went out.
Yeah.
This person has a torch, and this person has a torch.
Okay, so 20-foot radius.
Yeah. Pretty much there's at least dim light in here. You're not currently invisible and the party can see. Which is, I guess, fortunate. And unfortunate at the same time.
Well, we all have dark vision.
Edmund doesn't, does
Roughly.
he? Does he?
He does.
Oh, everyone. Oh, Trisha doesn't.
No, tough.
That's good.
Trisha
All
kinda
the lights,
squints into the
turn
room.
lights back on.
okay, I forgot which one it is. I guess I'm going to just disengage. Yeah,
Okay.
and move over the 5, 10, 15 feet.
Okay. You done?
Yep.
Alright, Dead Cult's turn, and Tamila's turn.
Okay. Moving between the cultist and Derek, just for reasons. Seems like it'd be a smart idea.
Yeah.
And gonna 1-2 skidoo again.
Alright, that's a 12 to hit. Which hits!
Nice.
Beautiful.
For 9 damage. And this person loses their head because they've already taken damage. And falls conveniently into this pool. So I could complete Death Pool.
Congrats, we've summoned Orcus.
Suddenly, it is Edmund's turn to Vantavila's done.
And Camilla is done. I've saved Derek from a stabby doom. I hope.
All right, Edmund.
For now.
Edmund moves up one and will attack this guy.
All right.
For 6 slashing and 4 radiant.
So 10?
Yep. 10 total.
Okay. Let me just make sure. I don't think he has any vulnerabilities. Oh, we're good.
And that will be it.
Okay. Oh my gosh, my roll 20's lagging. Rip.
Mine was lagging a little.
This is a big map, so...
Yeah,
Alright,
I remember.
it's
Hashtag Amber Temple.
it is his turn. And he tries to run.
Ooh.
Give me in. Actually, he's gonna disengage.
Okay. Smart.
Can anyone see? Yeah, you guys can see in here. He pushes something on the wall to the northwest of the room. And the room's stone seems to move aside. And he turns the corner. Alright, Eldrin, it is your turn.
Are we still in
Alright.
combat since he leaves?
I guess that depends on what you guys want to do.
Oh, fair.
He's only 30 feet away.
He's not very far, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Adrian would come here. That, yeah, like that.
Is Eldrin
this-
moving?
Sorry, okay, so that's 15. Is this
Oh, okay, there we
that I
go.
can see him?
But you can actually see him right now?
I can see a red token right there. I don't know if that's just, bad, lighting stuff.
Like, do you see his face?
I mean, I see part of the token, not the whole token.
Yeah, he's probably just sticking out of the wall a little bit.
Okay, so if his arm is sticking out the wall, I'm gonna shoot that.
You could certainly try.
Can I see what has been moved on the wall?
Yeah, so it looks as though this was a false wall. It's actually not there anymore, but I can't... Apparently it was a potato, and I... Oh, I was a potato, actually. There you go. Does that look
Nice.
better?
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of moved in and pushed against this wall here. I thought I made that one long strip of wall. I was more prepared than I thought. Alright. Are you doing anything else, Aldrin?
I would come here
Okay.
and try to hit this guy with my rapier.
Okay.
I'll Hunter's Mark him first, though.
Ooh, interesting. Okay.
Mm.
Mark. Let me do the thing and then I'll mark it. Alright. Here's the rapier. Oof.
Yeah, you try to poke him. And you miss.
Rip.
Alright, anything else, Eldrin? That's a move, bonus action. I assume you're done.
Yep.
Derek, your turn.
Okay, gonna run up after Eldrin, the 25 feet
Yeah.
into the room. I'm seeing him in there, so I'm just gonna try to squeeze by him for the other 5 feet.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. And I see the dude in front of me, and I'm going firebolt him.
Okay.
Actually, he's going to he's going to reach out and inflict some wounds instead. Sorry.
Okay.
So, melee attack on him. And where is it?
Okay. Hey, so you reach out and touch this guy, and he has a shocked look on his face, and his eyes roll back in his head, and his flesh becomes blackened and wilted and desiccated, basically, and he falls to the ground. He's dead.
Cool.
Okay. Freeing my hunter's mark.
Yep.
Cool. So I look over to Eldrin and say, couldn't let him get down there. He said he was going to warn others.
Yeah, no, that was good moves. Good moves. Are you hurt?
A little bit.
So let me describe what you two see down this hallway. There appear to be a long set of stairs descending underground, and there are torches along the walls down the way. So you can see down the stairs pretty clearly. You could probably see the little torches, even though you didn't see them last time. I'm sure if you look hard enough, you could definitely see the torches. And yeah, it appears to be descending into something that looks like it might be water.
Cool. Okay.
Sounds good.
What do you guys want to do? You're effectively out of combat now.
So my preference, as far as order. Oh,
What happened?
I just see Mari's doing things.
Volume dropped significantly.
I would say that we should have Anthemilla the way with Edmund. Since she has a good perception, she can see if there's any traps before we get to them. And if you guys could turn the torches off as you go by, I'll be in the darkness in the back.
Trisha kind of speaks up
Can be.
with a torch in her hand. I'll stay back here then, because I can't see.
Yeah, you should just. Well, it's Edmund's, but I would say you should probably keep a lookout and kind of yell down if you see anybody else coming. You're muted, Edmund.
Thank you. I was gonna have her stay in this massage room, basically.
Maybe
at the
get
top.
to like barricade it in some way.
Yeah, like at least close the door, maybe move the table in front of it.
Yeah, we should close the doors from the outside. Close the doors to the bathhouse, and then.
Yeah.
And I can attempt to lock them with the lockpicking tools. Is that a thing?
So these doors don't.
Not
I probably broke the lock on the doors to the bathhouse.
Yeah, this one was
unfortunately.
kicked open. Yeah, it's.
I did like 20 something on my strength check. It's probably destroyed.
Yeah, I would want to do it on the front one since they're already open, so we really didn't do too much.
Oh, just lock them. Depends
the-
on the type of lock, I guess.
The
If
gate
it's
in the front.
if it's a key lock, you won't have the key to lock it. I don't know if you can do that with lock picks, like you were saying, maybe.
So, are you asking Trisha to stay behind Edmund?
I'm asking Trisha to stay in this room, and we're gonna close this door leading to the massage room, and maybe move the table in front of it.
And I want to attempt to lock the gate in the front of the bathhouse.
Right, the one
The one
leading
that was
outside of the corner.
broken up with an axe?
Well, it was already open.
Yeah, but it was hit pretty hard with an axe. You could certainly try.
Yeah, I mean,
Trisha is going to protest, by the way, Edmund.
In what fashion?
Trisha says that how is she supposed to get any experience towards becoming a knight if she doesn't actually help?
It's a valid point.
I didn't
What
come here just to guard a massage
We're
room.
supposed to make sure to keep our cover and our escape route open. We don't know if anybody comes in from behind us, they could stab us in the back. So if you stay in the massage room here, anybody comes in the door, you can deal with them.
That's true. If there are cultists that come from behind, I could definitely take them in a fight. And she kind of draws her short sword. Hashtag this is how Trisha dies.
Excellent.
It is the way. It is the way.
What? So Derek would say, pretty much he would also recommend if things, turn south for Patricia, she should try to run up and get us. He says that he can imbue her sword with light.
Ooh.
So if push comes to shove, she can run down, she'll be able to see, but she can also cover out the light whenever she needs to.
Yeah, that'll be better because that means she can wield her shield and her sword at the same time.
That way you can sheath it. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
How long does
does
light
that-
last?
1 hour.
Oh,
All
that's
right.
good.
And that's pretty much it. So you touch one object that is no larger than 10 feet in any dimension until the spell ends, sheds light in a 20-foot radius, and dim light for an additional 20. It'll be a violet-y type of light. Completely covering it with something opaque will block it out.
Okay. Good to know.
Yep. So yeah, if she needs to run down, she can at least see. She won't stumble down, trip down the stairs, and die.
Thanks, Derek. I didn't know you could do that. This looks really cool.
Yeah, it's something new I learned.
She kind of waves it around. Neat. She seems impressed with it. She's like a kid. It's adorable.
It's a lightsaber.
All right, so
In some stories, that's called a lightsaber.
Meanwhile, I agree. I like the order of what you had suggested.
Yep. Cool. So
so what's
Eldrin, you're
the
try-
order?
Eldrin's, I think, going to try and lock the courtyard door.
Oh
really quick.
yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. Just give it a shot. What is that?
Yeah,
What is that?
So I don't know how this normally works. I don't know if lock picks or thieves tools let you lock a door. I don't know how that works, but I'm just gonna say yes for this case. That'll be something I research later. But yeah, thieves tools check.
All right. You can just click that.
While he's doing that, I'd like to walk over to the one that had stabbed me
Yeah.
and try to check out that dagger she was wielding, or they were wielding.
Yeah. So right now it's in a pool of blood. You want to reach in?
Yes.
All right. Cool. You reach into the pool of blood. Pull out the dagger. It just looks like a ornate dagger. It's fancy. It's curved. It doesn't have any symbology on it at all. That's about it.
Okay. I guess in that case, for now, I'll just stow it in my bag.
Sure. All right. Yeah. So Eldrin, you're used to yourself. You're used to kind of normally unlocking locks, but this circumstance, this lock seems pretty easy to kind of manipulate. It seems like one of those older locks, and you're kind of able to get the tumblers down, and you kind of turn the lockpick tools a little bit, and everything falls into place. You hear a satisfying click, and you think that it's locked. Giving it a push, it doesn't seem to open.
Nice. All right.
This is going to be a very interesting thing if you guys need to make a speedy escape. I'm excited about this.
That's part of why I asked about the windows.
Yeah, true.
All right. So that sounds good. So that's locked. Do you want to check the bodies of these people before we head down,
Not a bad idea.
just to see if there's anything?
Yeah, so fishing out the bodies from the pools of blood that they lie in is simple enough. And on their bodies, you find that they are wielding each have a dagger, a quenched torch, nothing else, not even a gold purse. The guy that you killed in the stairwell is similar. He has nothing on him except for a strange skull flail, which has 3 chains kind of going off of it with metal balls on the top that are shaped like human skulls.
Sounds very metal.
Yeah, it's pretty metal. But yeah, you think that it would function as a flail?
Does it seem like a crude weapon or?
No, it seems well made actually.
Okay. Maybe I'll go for a pretty penny.
It's certainly one of the more interesting weapons you've seen.
Yeah. You just want to throw that in the bag of holding?
So actually, hold on.
Oh, it's Marsh. Oh.
Would pretty much, I guess, would it have? Would it be considered a light?
Considered a light?
Yeah, light weapon.
The flail?
It only weighs 2 pounds.
Yeah.
The flail, no.
Yeah.
No. Okay.
Well,
I didn't know the stats on it.
Yeah, flail. It's the stats of the
properties.
standard flail. There might be something more to it. You don't know.
There's
But
probably something more to.
I should put it in the bag of holding and check it out later.
Agreed. I didn't know whether I could use it rather than a dagger.
Are you taking their?
Oh, you want to switch up? How much?
If I can't, that's the thing though. Is if I can't use it, then there's no point for me right now.
He's not proficient with martial weapon.
yeah, flail's a martial weapon, I believe.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to ask.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
what type of weapon? Never mind.
It's a marsh. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it's a martial weapon. Yeah, you can't. That's
Okay. Yeah. Let's put it in the bag then.
And then the daggers, are you taking those, Derek, or?
I'm going to take one of them.
The one that stabbed him.
Yeah, exactly.
And then we'll throw the others in the bag of holding. Actually, I'll take one just in case.
Okay.
Just dagger.
Yeah.
I should put on the sheet.
You could put that it's curved. It's like ornamental.
Okay.
You're not sure how airworthy it is for throwing, but it's certainly worth a shot.
Interesting. All right. Dagger. All right. Sounds good. All right. So we're ready to go down.
That's up to you.
You're muted again, Ed.
Edmund, you're muted.
I look around, kind of embarrassingly, and ask, "Does anybody have a few
I think we lost Kenny.
Heelys
Kenny's done.
could spare?" Oh no.
no kidding.
Kenny betrayed his. The face he's stuck on too is
I
10 out
know.
of 10 memes. What?
What do you mean I'm muted?
One sec.
Okay.
So yeah, if
Well, I hope I got you.
if somebody could spare some healing, a few
Not
points
much,
would be
but-
nice.
Little better.
How's
for
that?
sure.
All good?
As soon as I get to the page. Cool. All right.
Kenny's frozen, but he tried to rejoin.
Oh, there
Oh,
you
there he
go.
goes. There he goes. There he goes. All right, let's give him a second. All right, cool.
Okay, so my voice is my voice working?
Yeah, you're good.
Yes.
You're good now.
I literally didn't like my.
It's fine.
I wasn't muted.
It's fine.
Yeah, you're good.
We
I was
saw
wondering
we
why
saw
people
your
were-
face moving on the camera,
I was-
but you were
yeah,
like
I was
looking
won-
disgusted. It was frozen on your disgusted face. It was really, I'm not muted. Ugh.
Yeah, that was my I'm not muted face. Okay, well that explains why people were talking over me. Um, I the last thing I had said was that after we looted the bodies, that Edmund would have moved closed the door and moved the table in front of it, and then somebody asked about we're going down. I said, yeah, Anthamilla and Edmund in front,
Okay.
assuming there's enough room for 2x2.
Yeah, they're looting. Well, it's not down the stairs. It's definitely
Cool.
single file.
Then Edmund would offer to go first.
Okay. As long as Antamila can still see.
I mean,
I
she has
should be
dark
able to
vision,
see
right?
just fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he means for the purposes of casting spells past Edmund.
Well,
Sure.
not just that, but
Out to 60 feet.
seeing traps in front of you before you step on.
Oh, gotcha.
Now, let me know when you guys get down there if you can't see for some reason. I have dark vision on your characters, I think. I have to double check on Eldrin really quick because I forgot he gained his. He has it. He's good. So yeah, you guys move yourselves as you will, and I'll tell you when to stop.
So, are you guys holding a torch, like grabbing one of the torches and then snuffing the other ones out as you go?
I'm not holding a torch. I have dark vision, so.
Same.
Well, okay.
Because, I mean, the way the already lit torches should be providing some...
As you're gonna see it as you get there, and then you just turn them out. You just
Yeah, right?
snuff them out.
Yeah.
Okay. Checks out. Makes sense.
Sorry.
Let me
Alright,
do.
so putting away my battle axe and bring out my javelin just
Okay.
for stabby close
so
range
I'll-
units.
So I'll go all the way in the back.
Okay.
Cool.
And it
Down
looks... Is that what we agreed on, though? Edmund first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah,
Make
I
sure-
will
Step on this guy.
slowly head down the store.
Unceremoniously just storm over him.
I'll slowly head down, and I know Eldrin had mentioned this. Is Anthamilla able to check for things where she is, or should I be checking with? And if I'm checking, can Anthamilla give me advantage, like looking over my shoulder type thing, or what?
So you would know that, sometimes you get spot traps. Sometimes they're not like things that you could just see with your eyes. They require a little bit of investigation. Like things like perhaps such as pressure plates, which are perfectly flush with the floor. Magic traps that might not work the same way. So anything that's spottable, Antamila is probably confident that she could see it just by looking.
Okay.
However, if it's something that's not perhaps something that could be seen with the eye, perhaps an invisible trap or something like that,
Right.
something that might require a tactile investigation, it's going to be a little more difficult if that's a requirement. It might not be, but just a consideration.
Cool.
Some
I
traps
think
are
we'll worry
obvious.
about that when. I
Yeah.
think we'll worry about that when we get to the bottom of the stairs.
Sure.
For now, just
These
rely
are
on
stairs,
protection.
right? Not
Yeah.
a hallway. This is like a downward stairs. Oh,
Well, it's a hallway, but it's going down. Like it's very narrow. The stairs are. It's a very narrow hallway going down. The ceiling descends with you. So it's not like it's level with the street. Once you get below what you assume is the street level, it keeps kind of going down with you.
Yeah, and as discussed, we're as we get through, I think Eldrin's putting out the torches.
No, you
Sure.
guys are. You guys.
We are? Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you were putting them out. Oh, you
I
thought
want to
we didn't
be.
have-
I want to be at the edge of.
Yeah,
the
sure. Then we're putting them out.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
pitch black down here. By the way, there is no light visible.
Yep.
It is Eldrin's dream
Cool.
location.
So when I get here, I'd
Love
like to do investigation.
Sure,
On
and
the,
let me
like,
describe
entryway.
what you see in this room.
guidance.
Okay, you could go ahead and roll it with guidance. Let me describe what you see in the room.
I'm going to hold off of 5 feet, so exactly where my token...
What is guidance again? Okay, there we go.
Yeah, you
So,
don't
18?
see any traps, but in front of you there is it seems like really gross water.
That's what the floor is, not
Yeah.
tile.
That's correct. Everything to the south of you from where you are right now is water. The water is about like 2 feet high. So it's a little difficult to move through. Like you're probably it's difficult terrain. The ceiling in this room is about 9 feet high. Ahead, you see a corridor. The ceiling looks like it comes down a little bit in the corridor to about 8 feet. But otherwise, under the water, you can't really see what the stonework is. But you think it is stone from the sound it makes when you step on it. And the walls, it's kind of hard to tell, but you think it's the same material that makes up the floor, some sort of stone.
Cool.
And yeah, the water's about 2 feet deep.
Sweet. Alright, I will step into the water.
Okay. You make a splashing sound. Water starts to get filling up your plate boots. It feels gross. You have gross water on your feet. It's nasty.
Was
Cool.
was the guy that came up, or that was from this area, was he wet?
I'm gonna say with your passive investigation, yes. He was, and so it could have been from him peeing himself as he ran away, but yeah, he was definitely wet towards the lower part where his boots were.
I would kind of turn my head back to the party and say, straightforward or side corridor?
Well, how much water would you say in gallons this particular room?
You could pull up a calculator for that based on the square footage of the room and the height. I'm not doing that.
True. Okay.
You could do that. It's a lot of water, though.
It's 2 feet deep. So far I can only see 9. Oh, but
Cool.
But it's water as long as we can see.
Yeah.
Yep. Edmund just moves forward into this corridor.
You're in a corridor.
Move it. Move it. Miller, thank you. Need to move your character.
She doesn't have to. That's up to her.
It's true.
Well, we have an order.
Edmund would definitely wait until the rest of the party is caught up before he turns this corner.
The death corner.
1 square 7. So
While she's doing that,
Yeah, you're cutting out pretty bad, Maurice.
sorry. I'm mumbling to myself.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she's going a different way.
yeah, I was gonna say, oh, where's she going?
There's 2 different ways to go.
Yeah, Edmund asked and no one answered, so he just kept walking forward.
Maurice, when you step there,
Oh dear.
you notice something interesting. The limestone. Oh, well, I guess you don't know it's limestone. Now you know it's limestone. The limestone towards the end of this hallway seems to be a different color than the walls near it.
I immediately put that to Derek.
It's like a different shade of gray.
Does that wall look funny to you?
He moves in. It's like, I guess it looks a little different. I could give it a better look.
Yeah, you might actually notice,
be
Derek, with your
dangerous.
passive perception. Give me an active perception check, Derek,
All right.
from where you are.
Oh, it's not good.
Oh, wow!
To you, that wall looks exactly the same as every wall you've seen down here, and Antamila's clearly being dumb.
Yeah, I think I'm just saying that to be polite.
Like, yeah, definitely different. Wink, wink.
I can. Let's check out the.
All right. Are we actually going in? And,
You know,
and I'm
there are-
asking, are we looking in? I guess.
I suppose we are. I guess. Yeah. Yes. We're looking into this because that wall definitely looks suspicious.
All right. Then. All right. In that case, I guess now Derek would start looking around, actually touching and poking and prodding all the walls.
Yeah, sure.
So actually investigating
Investigation.
this stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No, even with that low of a roll, once you've been drawn attention to it, simply pushing on this wall, like when you're poking it, it moves with extreme ease. And
okay.
yeah, the move, like the wall like pushes inward and then goes to the left and opens up to this. And sorry the wall's there. I wasn't smart this time, I promise. I'm gonna double check. Oh, I was. I just have to fill in some water, I suppose. To front. Give me a second, bleep. Splash. There you go. That's what you see.
Oh, see? Secret wall. Not crazy.
At least not for that.
Hey!
So in this room, you see in the middle of the room, there's a body lying face down in the water. He's not wearing a shirt or any clothes. And even from this far away, you could tell that he has several knife wounds in his back. And the corpse is a bit bloated.
This one?
Yeah.
Cool. Move forward.
Right, towards the end of this hallway, you see something. I think you see something.
Yeah, I see something down there.
Yeah, towards the end of the hallway, you see what appears to be an altar. And there's something strange on it. You can't really make out what it is from this distance.
Careful, Derek.
You can't really tell colors with dark vision, but there seems to be something that resembles pasta or something on the altar. It's gross.
Let's go check out the pasta altar.
I would like to pull out my quarterstaff and poke the body.
The body moves, floating along the water, and it when you poke it, it unleashes a smell. It's disgusting, but it doesn't move or anything.
Ugh. Thanks for that.
Are you looking through the body more?
I'm not bending down. Only what I can gather from poking it with the staff.
Nothing interesting. Just smell. Edmund, when you get to that point, in this room, 3 wooden beams brace the ceiling of this flooded chamber, which features a stone altar covered with what you can clearly see now are entrails. Hanging on the wall above the altar is a 3-foot tall steel mask in the form of a frowning human skull.
Cool. I will take a step into the room.
Yeah.
And if I don't see anything else immediately, I will take a look over at this altar here.
Yeah. It's an altar with disgusting entrails on it.
Can I tell if they are animal or human?
Give me a medicine check.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
17?
you suspect that these are human parts that are strewn across the altar.
Is it pasta, Edmund?
Oh god.
Edmund vomits a little in his mouth and swallows it.
Ew.
So as not to actually puke in front of anyone.
You got it, chat. Edmund swallows. Confirmed.
Ugh.
And you said there was it's a mask in the shape of a skull? Human
Yeah.
skull?
A frowning human skull looks down upon the entrails.
Cool. I would say hey Demilla, Derek, either of you ever seen anything like this?
I don't know. Let me see. And I come up to investigate the frowny mask, not pasta altar.
I'll help her.
Guess I'll do a knowledge religion to see if it piques anything I've seen before.
Knowledge religion seems relevant.
I do not help with religion then.
Guidance if I can.
Yeah. Oh wait, knowledge check.
Okay. That's
Knowledge
what I'm asking if
check's
I can.
tough, yeah.
That's what I'm asking.
Specifically because it's religion, I'm gonna say yes.
Okay.
You're asking for guidance from your god to know about things religious. It seems like a thing.
The religion check first, and then hit guidance pepper and
13?
13 altogether.
Yeah, so
Man.
you recognize what the mask likely represents. You don't know the significance of the entrails on the altar or anything like that. But the steel skull mask, you're pretty confident represents the visage of Baal.
Awesome. I relay that to the party. Wait, was Derek helping me with that?
I was not. It's a religion. I don't know jack about that.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's Baal, ladies and gentlemen.
Does it actually represent Baal, or is it like is it supposed to actually be a depiction of Baal, or is it supposed to be?
It's what
like
you anticipate someone's depiction of what he looks like his face.
Gotcha.
You don't know that. Altamila knows that.
Yeah, I gotcha. Cool. Do we want to take this?
I mean, we seem to be collecting all sorts of dark trinkets, so...
You guys are basically cultists, yeah.
Well,
Wait,
not.
If
We're gonna
we
take
we
the
have
entrails?
it, they can't use it. I'm not touching those entrails. That's disgusting.
So would you cook them
It's
up?
pasta! What are you talking...
Delicious pasta. Yum, yum, yum.
I knew when you said pasta. I had flashbacks of like grade school haunted houses where they like peel grapes and tell you their eyes and stuff. You put
Oh,
your hand-
gross.
Yeah.
Is this
And
guy
spaghetti
wearing?
noodles.
Is this guy wearing what the other
He-
cultists are wearing?
So
He's naked.
he doesn't have a shirt on, but if you looked into it a little bit, maybe perhaps with an investigation around the room, you might learn something.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and take the mask thingy off of it and put it in the bag of holding.
Sure. You have a skull mask.
Da-da-da-da-da. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not the right sound.
Yeah, that's the
There
right
you go.
sound. Good job.
I guess I would ask the rest of the party to help look into it as well.
That I can do.
So you can't see Eldrin, but you know he's there because you hear his voice. And he wants your help.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh, they can see me
I thought you were basically invisible to anyone relying on dark vision and pure pitch dark.
if I choose to.
Oh, I thought it was mandatory.
I don't think it says that.
Oh, I'm gonna look now.
Yeah.
Now I want to know more.
'Cause,
Than
Could be
Okay.
relevant. Could be relevant if like Anthemilla needs to heal you at some point.
It says you are adept at evading.
Where
people
the hell
rely
are
on
you?
dark vision. So like I'm adept at evading being seen by creatures with dark vision. Doesn't mean that I have to be.
Let me read it. Most of the time it says May. Let me just double check. I have to read it.
Okay.
What's it
I'll
called?
put it. It's right there.
Umbral
Umbral
Sight.
sight.
while in darkness, you're invisible to creatures that rely on dark vision to see you. And then we'll talk about it later. For now, it's not relevant. I'm just going to say that.
Okay.
Because the way that it effectively works, from my understanding, is you're aware of how dark vision works, so you're effectively camouflaging yourself in a way that makes it so things with dark vision can't see you.
Right.
Like kind of like Predator style sort of situation.
I see.
Like, yeah, like it's specifically meant to foil dark vision.
Yeah.
But well, we could talk about that offline.
Yeah. I can roll with that decision. So yeah, I guess we're investigating. I think.
Let's check out the dead body.
Yeah, I think Derek would be the best to.
I'll poke it with my shield and.
It makes smells.
Perhaps with some guidance as well.
So everybody's helping me investigate. I got guidance. Now this time, I guess, rather than poking it with the stick like I did, I'll actually kneel down and like try to flip them. Because you said it was like face down.
Yeah, face down.
All right, I'll bend over and like flip them over first, and do all that jazz.
Yeah.
So
So you flip him over, and you discover the source of the likely spaghetti. Missing innards seem to be prevalent in this corpse. It's probably the cause of the entrails on the altar. Also, as part of... Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
My Twitch cut out, so I was just making sure. Additionally, just kind of looking around under the water's surface, under where the body was, there do appear to be robes. It's likely they appear to be similar to the robes you saw the other guy with the skull flail wearing.
Okay. But then otherwise,
they sacrifice one of their own?
I mean, we've seen them sacrifice themselves to conjure that weird spirit.
Jellyfish.
Yeah, the
Jellyfish.
the book.
Yeah, that was a cool creature.
It was.
Kind of
Fuck
boring
that
to
creature.
play, though, because like I could have made that combat last forever, which would have been miserable. But in general, I think it's kind of a cool creature. I'd never heard of it before.
Cool concept.
Yeah. All right.
That
All right.
creature.
So you learned some new things. Source of entrails. Possible cultist, question mark.
Possible question.
Possible.
Did you say postable?
Yep.
Yes.
Oof. Also, your sound got garbage again, Maurice.
Sorry.
Oh, you're better again somehow. I don't know how that happened.
It's just when he leans back and.
I think it's the volume, whatever he projects.
I have to talk into the actual phone. You see, that would be.
Oh, reasonable.
helpful.
Got it. All right, what do you guys want to do?
Let's
keep
going.
heading. Yeah. This is a dead end, so we'll go back this way.
No more weird-looking walls.
Let's go ahead and scroll down over here.
Yeah, to the south, you can see the edge of what appears to be a tapestry on the wall.
Oh, the
To the
edge
south
of
of me?
a tapestry?
Yeah,
Not-
further south of me. Okay.
Oh yeah, on the other side, down the middle.
Okay.
Yeah, where Edmund is.
Nope.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. Let's take a look at this here tapestry. What do I see?
The tapestry depicts a grisly scene of 4 faceless figures ripping apart a 5th figure who appears to be screaming.
Okay. Faceless is in
It's
they
a
just have
lovely tapestry.
blank spots for their faces.
Yeah, there are no faces there.
All humanoid, like human looking.
Yes.
And the 5th figure does have a face.
Yeah, it's just a mouth that's screaming.
Cool. All right. Well, this is lovely, and Edmund keeps walking.
How big is it? Obvious
Tapestry is 7 feet tall and 5 feet wide.
Okay, pretty big.
Yeah.
I take the tapestry off the wall.
Okay. On to Mila. When you take the tapestry off the wall,
Oh God.
wait, what?
I see measuring happening.
A cloud of spores appear. Derek and Antamila, I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay.
Having
Just-
flashbacks of the dungeon, the Ardor dungeon.
Nice. We good. Well, I think we good.
I think we had enough smelling bullshit, but we're still going to be affected in some way, I imagine.
No, you're good. The smell of the corpse filled your nostrils, and you kind of had a reaction. You only think you kind of move out of the way and vomit a little bit as the smell of these spores come in, combined with the smell of the corpse, and you avoid being poisoned by some sort of fungus. You're not sure what it is because you can't really see color with dark vision, but yeah, there behind the walls there's some sort of growth behind the tapestry.
What? Oh.
Yeah, it's gross. Some sort of fungus or
I'm
mold
not-
or
The place is
something.
filled with mildew and mold and everything else down here. It's all damp.
Yeah, Edmund, speaking of being damp, you are pleasantly dripping water out of your armor as you have stepped up some stairs and you are now out of the water. In the room in front of you, you see a door at the end of a hallway, and it appears to be maybe that there's doors to the north and to the south.
I'll get to here and
Let's
stop
go catch
and
up
wait
with
for the
them and
party.
get away from the nasty, nasty spores.
Can I pull,
Tapestry.
can I
Disgusting
pull
spores.
something over my nose and mouth
Yeah, absolutely.
as to try to prevent something like that to happen to me?
Yeah. Now that you're aware of it, it's pretty easy to avoid kind of breathing them in now that you
Right.
know that they're there.
So I will do that, and I'll keep it that way.
Yeah.
Actually, can I like my token?
Can you what?
It's kind of like my token.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of like your token, yeah. For sure.
All right, so in
Nice,
this
nice.
room, Edmund, you see a door to the north, a door to the south, and a door to the east. The door to the east has a carving on it. It appears to be a humanoid in armor, wearing a bucket helm, and he's in his armor, and his right gauntlet is painted black. The rest of it's not painted at all. And it clutches a set of shackles. The north door has what appears to be a carving of a powerfully built man with a skull head and long curved blades where his hands should be. And to the south, there's a carving of someone on the door that appears to be a cloaked figure whose face is hidden under a cowl, and his skeletal hands are clutching a screaming human skull.
Cool. Kenny knows what this is, just for context clues, but I don't think Edmund's smart enough to. He has an 8 int. So he'll step in the room and go, what the hell's all this?
Yeah.
Alright, let's follow in and... Oh.
You see the things I said.
Yeah.
And these are just depictions? They're not like reliefs or anything? They're just like paintings?
They're carved into the doors. They're wooden doors. The doors are a little bit rotted, actually. It's soft-looking wood. It looks a little gross, but you're still able to clearly make out the carvings in the face of the door.
Or is it embossed like it's carved into the door, or is it kind of carved like you could feel the bumps of the thing on the door if you put your hand over?
It's like an impression.
makes
So if it's not beveled out, it's carved in. Does that make sense?
Yes. As in, something could probably... Yeah, okay, yeah.
Cool. What'd you like to do?
Investigate. Investigate. Just
Behind door number
patch
1.
up that out to ins.
Wait, is someone opening a door?
No, just investigating.
Which door are you investigating?
The south door.
Yeah, so the door doesn't seem to have a lock or anything like that, and you don't notice anything that would appear to be trapped. Something interesting is beneath this door, you see what you think is torchlight coming from the other side.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, seeing that, I'm going to see if I can see that at the other two. Well, just kind of there.
Yeah,
Like
similar situation. You don't need to make a check for these. It's a similar situation. Not locked. Any of the doors, like you're able to turn the handle and you suspect they would open. You don't see any traps. And yeah, they're just made of a soft wood.
Can you hear anything?
Question. Listen, check.
Yeah.
Just be more perception.
Passively, you don't hear anything.
Let me see if I can actively hear anything from that door that I just checked out.
Yeah, no. It's... You hear the flickering of a torch. That's it. The sound of the crackle of the flames.
Can I make a religion check to see if I know what these depictions are?
Yeah, absolutely.
Nope.
You have no clue. You're pretty confident they're not helmed, though, but you're not 100% sure about that, even. The one guy on the eastern door has a helmet.
Would you say the depictions are of fiends?
They're humanoid. It's hard to tell. Two of them have skeletal aspects to them. You don't think so. You don't see, like, the traditional tail horns scenario.
Right.
But you could certainly, if you want to give me a religion check, see if they're related in any way.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
Why not? I think we need to double.
Yaldrin, you're not sure what they are, but you don't think it's fiend related.
Checks out.
Alright. What would
Maybe we
you
should
guys
probably just go through the door, right?
Derek says, the east door, the one with the bucket head, kind of like, he looks the least scary, so my vote's that one.
Alright, let's go through the Helmy door then.
Yeah. So you're opening the door to the east. Final answer? Eldrin moves across the world.
I can still see.
Final answer? Definitely final answer? Nobody's answering me, so I'm just going to say yes.
Yeah, yes, yes.
Yes.
Oh my god, I'm muted again. Final answer, yes. I said it like 4 times.
Well, learn to unmute, nerd. A door opens. There seems to be a long hallway heading east. It goes down a little bit into some water again.
That seems to be a pattern. I don't like this pattern.
We should check north and south. Open the doors and see if there are
Why
halls
not?
or rooms. We should check if there are rooms.
Sure.
I yell across.
Edmund goes to the south and opens the door.
Alright. In this room, you open the door.
Oh, I stepped on Anthony Miller.
This corner.
And on the ground, you see 3 bodies lying on the ground with a torch on the ground next to them.
Cool. Are they alive?
Well, when you ask that question and walk into the room,
Yeah.
Damn it!
they suddenly spring up from the ground and attack you.
It's 'cause the torch is lit.
Yeah.
They don't stay lit forever.
I'm gonna need everyone to go ahead and roll initiative.
Instead of that, let's go. Bloop, bloop.
These 3 guys are gonna get a surprise on you, Kenny.
Yeah, sure.
He's like, bring it.
You can tell after finding one person that's been sacrificed, Edmund's a little bit more impatient
I would say if he's
because there could be other people down here getting sacrificed.
That's a great point.
Being murdered.
What were you saying?
I was,
Oh,
trying
yeah?
to, I was trying to figure out how far this torch was.
It's as I think it's 20 foot bright and 20 foot dim.
It
So-
is, yeah.
Effectively
There's no way.
40 feet.
There's no way.
Your unhappiness. I should roll.
Well, my compatriots can still.
Roll. This is the struggle of having the monster stats on a separate window. Is it was minimizing it? Okay, now let me sort it. Did everyone finish their initiative?
I think.
Yep, for sure.
Please tell me it did it. Holy crap. Alright, so first let's do the surprise. This guy attacks you. From under his robes, he has the familiar skull flail and swings it at you. I don't even think he could hit you unless he rolls a 20. Yeah, he misses you. These guys in the back hold up a hand towards you, and from the ground under you, necrotic claws start to reach up from the ground and try to grasp at you.
Okay.
Whoa!
I need to make a save or.
No!
Why down?
One hits you.
Why down?
Oh my gosh.
What were you saying, Elion?
I said, what's the? Why did he get surprised? I can see surprised by the guy that beat him in initiative, but the other two.
Yeah, so the way surprise works is if you're unaware of the monsters when combat starts, you get what's called the surprise condition. And when you have the surprise condition, you can't act during the first round of combat.
I understand that, but like we're going through a dungeon.
We're
prepared
I think
Kinda
he's asking
looking at
why was I
those two.
surprised in the first place.
Yeah,
is what-
I don't see how he could be.
Yeah.
Like I could see how they could start initiative, but I don't know about surprise.
Because he wasn't aware that this was a threat.
I guess that makes sense. He did ask if they were live.
Yeah, he literally walked in the room right next to the guy and asked if it was alive.
Yeah.
So if he would have been like, you know, like I have my weapon drawn and I poked the body, or
well, my
everyone's-
weapon's definitely drawn, but yeah, I get you.
Yeah,
Yeah. I think we're just chalking up to Edmund being dumb.
that's true.
Yeah.
This guy, the claws emerge from the ground. What's your AC right now?
21.
Yeah, hits you for 8 necrotic damage.
Second.
21.
8 necrotic, you said?
Yes.
Which will actually be 4, because I'm resistant to it.
Yeah, this other guy does the same thing. He misses you horribly. And a guy runs from around the corner. I guess he's not gonna run around the corner. Let me not make these guys all stupid. He goes over here and does the claws thingy. And misses you horribly. Okay. Now from top of the initiative. Guy in the back right does the claws thingy. Like there's like these claws forming from the ground trying to grasp at you and pull you down to the ground. and it misses you horribly. Eldrin, it's your turn. You hear a bunch of incantations, like people are casting spells in the room to the south.
To the south.
Yep.
Okay. Alright, step here. See the peeps, they see me. Oh, I should try to stay hidden before you go through this thing. If I was hidden, like if I was trying to hide behind the group and I was over here and they didn't see me, would I get like the advantage? I'm not saying right now, I'm just in general.
Yeah, if you had made stealth check to move quietly.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, I'll probably do that in the future then. Alright, I see this. Do all of them have flails out or just...
Yes.
Okay.
All of them have flails out.
Alright, so I don't know who's casting.
Yeah, you don't, but you could assume
The ones that are
probably the
not
one-
next.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I mean I will shoot at the guy in the bottom right.
Okay.
Once.
Oh my god. Don't...
Hunter's mark.
Holy. You're gonna use another hunter's mark?
No, it's has it been over an hour?
Oh, I thought it only lasted a minute.
No, an hour.
Oh wow, yeah, it definitely has not been an hour. Are you sure about that though?
I'll put it up.
Yeah.
Ah, no shit. Not the warding. What does it do that? Sometimes it puts the warding up, sometimes it doesn't.
A speech bubble, maybe you gotta click.
It doesn't, but on the spells section, I don't see the speech bubble.
Oh wow, it's an hour. That's really good. I looked it up. That's
Okay.
really good.
Yeah, it's an hour, but
Yeah, that thing is
that's
this guy gets your arrow goes through his head and actually pins him to the limestone. He's very dead.
nice. All right, and then I will move over here,
Mm-hmm.
and I will do the same with the guy on the bottom left. Or attempt to do the same.
Wait, you get another attack?
Yeah, because of my
First fight again?
it's my first round.
First round, baby!
First round, baby.
Nice.
It's my round. All right. I'll attempt to do the same. Hunter's mark him first.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, that was.
Cool.
Oh!
It would have been nice.
Oh!
Yeah, your arrow just digs into that limestone, and he looks a little nervous, but he continues holding out his hand towards Edmund, chanting his incantations.
Okay. All right, and then I will move back over here.
All right. You done?
Yes.
All right. On to Mila.
Let me move into this room. La, 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 la. And oh look, there's a guy there. Oh, maybe not. Want to use? Okay.
Ha!
Power up.
No, I guess I'll just stab the guy in front of Edmund.
Stab him.
Yes, I switched off the battle axe with the javelin. So use as a magical weapon. People with it, and it basically, let's do a magic weapon. Does the same damn damage as the battle axe. So there's really no reason for me to use battle axe more at the moment.
Neat. I thought Battle Axe
Alright.
did a lot of damage.
That would be the great axe. Battle axe just does 1d8. The javelin does 1d6 plus 2. You do the math.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ah,
And the great
sorry.
axe is
Javelin of light.
two-handed. Is the javelin two-handed?
I can wield the battle axe two-handed. It's versatile. The javelin is not. That's the only difference. But
Oh,
I
Okay.
don't want to put my shield down, so we're not doing that. Stabby!
All right.
11
11 to hit this guy.
The guy here.
And what's his AC? Come on. Oh, I'm on GM layer. What am I doing? I'm like, why
It's
can't I see?
It's more than 6.
You hit him actually
Wow!
for 8
Awesome.
piercing damage. Yep.
If only I had
Stabby,
advantage.
stabby.
True. Oh yeah, you'd murk these poor guys.
Darkness, my old friend.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
There's a lot of them. Oh. Yeah. Probably.
Let's get
I'll conserve. Conserve. That's the end of my turn. Actually, no, it isn't. No. No, it isn't. I'm going to move out of the range of the guy right in front of Edmund and walk the rest of my movement to this guy.
Okay.
So he gets an attack of opportunity on me.
And he's definitely gonna take it. What's your AC?
19.
He misses you. Are you done?
Okay, and that's my turn.
Cool. Edmund, it is your turn.
Edmund will attack the guy directly to the south of him.
All right.
With medicine?
What?
What?
No, Anthony, you were the one that did medicine.
Yeah.
Oh. 21 to hit, 7 slashing.
He falls over dead.
Cool. And then walks forward to here and uses his free action to stomp out the torch, if that's possible.
Yeah. Actually, yes. That is totally legit. Let me,
Oop, why did I just move?
I moved
you're
you.
sorry.
I'm trying to...
Gotcha, sorry. I was like, whoa, I'm freaking out!
The torch is gone, and so is the light that it provides.
Are these guys humans?
Oh, they're very human.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
These poor bastards.
This person.
Yeah. Yep, that's it. That's my turn.
Wait, so he died with 7 damage? Oh no, I guess he was.
Well,
Well,
we
I hit
already-
him before with
Yeah.
8, so altogether, it's dead.
That's it.
This guy wildly swings his flail in your direction,
Anthemilla?
Edmund.
Oh. Oh, he has a
Oh wait,
flail
no,
too.
it's far left. Wait, yeah, it's far left guy's turn actually. My bad. Yeah, at Antamila. And misses horribly. Derek, it's your turn.
Tanks be tanking.
Cool. So is there any other light source now?
No, it's pitch black.
No.
All right. He
They're gonna be dead anyways. But...
yeah, he walks in. Thanks, Edmund. He's like, oh, now I don't have to use my magic to fix that. And we'll cast Firebolt at him.
Firebolt too.
Yep.
Firebolt.
And where is it?
Or
21 for a whole
as
3.
Okay.
Datrix will think flavors a dark firebolt too.
Yeah, Dark Firebolt.
Firebolt?
Great.
Yeah, you go, Riku.
I was going
No.
with Dan Machi, but okay. Are you done?
Yeah, I think he likes his position right there. That's good.
Cool. To the left of you, Edmund, this guy wildly screams and swings his flail at you. Misses you horribly. He attempts to run to the north. Provoking from you.
11 slash.
Oh my god.
Hamstring.
Yeah, he dies.
Had he already been hit?
Yeah, he got hit by firebolts.
Okay. Oh, that's right, Firebolt, yeah.
These
Cool.
poor guys
Yeah,
can't
boy.
see. I was gonna make him run into the wall too. This poor mook. He has no
Yeah.
clue he has no clue what's going on. He's so scared. Dead bad guy party block? Yep. Eldrin, your turn.
Happily, as happy as he's ever been, walks into this dark room.
You just hear
Imagine me and you. I do. No, geez.
Also, I win because tic-tac-toe happened. Just throwing it out there.
Oh, no!
Sorry, guys. We have
GG, party wipe, guys!
Ball has arrived. There's knife hands everywhere. It's terrifying. Some Freddy Krueger nonsense. Alright, what are you doing, Aldrin?
Okay, I'll step up to here with... What was that? 5, 10, 15 movements. I got 15 more. I see there's one guy left. What's this over here?
Where?
Under Antamilla, south of Antamilla.
It looks like some sort of
Looks like a-
sarcophagus.
Yeah, see? Looky.
And what about here?
It looks like collapsed room. Like the wall is kind of fallen down a bit.
Oh, I see. Kind of like... Okay. I guess we can talk back and forth.
Yeah, so
That's
you
not
can say
bad.
something short on your turn.
Okay, do we want to interrogate this guy? And come with his 50 movement left. Oh no, he can't get to it. I don't want to stand on top of the sarcophagus. Alright,
50 vampires come out.
I think we can handle 50 vampires.
and he will
Oof.
shoot at him. Hopefully not kill him. So I want Hunter's Mark him.
Okay. Oh my god. Yeah, he dies.
I didn't even sharpshoot at that one.
I lied, actually. He's alive. I actually thought he had less health than that. I'm actually really surprised. He's not looking good, though.
Okay. I'm going to use the back of my shield and punch him in the face, I guess?
Yeah, give me an
knock him
improvised
out?
weapon attack, which is your strength roll.
Yeah, alright, sure. Pew!
Did you make a strength proficiency check?
I just used a straight strength roll.
Looks like a strength check.
Yeah, you got no, that's right? 11 plus 2, yeah.
Yeah, that's not proficiency.
Yeah, he's good. Yeah, you knock him out.
Okay, was that what you were going for? Let's say
It's gonna be
back
tough
to-
to ask him questions when he's down, but we can wake him up. Oh,
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and disarm the hell out of this guy.
Yeah, he has a skull flail on him and a torch.
Skull.
get
It
that
looks
torch far away from me.
Alright.
Do you want to step away
And
from the
I-
sarcophagus, perhaps?
I want to investigate the sarcophagus. I am.
Okay, give me an investigation check.
I
Just
ready
don't
an
wanna
attack
open
for
the
something that comes out of it. Hey, they be getting surprise rounds. I'm gonna be getting surprise rounds.
Yeah, so opening up the sarcophagus.
I did not say I was opening. I said I am investigating.
Okay. You investigate the outside of the sarcophagus and notice nothing interesting.
Damn it. Fine. Fucking sarcophagus. You suck up all the grave dust and turn into the next mummy, killing everyone here.
Cover your mouth before you
I mean,
you
what?
open it.
It's a good idea. I cover my mouth before I open the sarcophagus.
Okay. You open the sarcophagus
dude.
and you see bones. But because you were investigating it, just kind of out of the corner of under one of the bones, you see something that doesn't look like it belongs there. It doesn't look like bones.
One of these things is not like the other. One of these things ain't bones. Good to know. Good to know.
Yeah, there's something not
I
bones in there.
Suppose I shall.
Is it Is it like a full
Reach.
skeleton, or is it just various bones?
Yeah, it's not a full skeleton. It's definitely just a collection of bones.
Gotcha. So there's like duplicates of some. It's not like there's
Yeah.
only one of. Okay.
Lots
No
of bones.
weapons.
I see something in
Well,
there.
you see something.
Okay, so I carefully extend my javelin towards the something and sort of kind of stir the bones away from it.
Yeah, you shuffle some of the bones away from it, and it looks like it's a book. You actually see 3 books hidden under the bones.
Okay, I scoop the books out with my sheet.
You scoop the books.
Okay.
You have 3
No, I
books.
will not make that joke. I will not make that joke.
One of the books is bound in red leather. The other one has some sort of engraving on the surface of it into a black cover. And the third one is bound in scaly black reptile hide.
So black leather. Wait, black leather, black reptile hide, and then a red cover.
So red leather, bound in red leather,
black leather, black
and then
scales.
one with like an engraving of something that might be like a symbol of some sort with a black cover, and then the third one is scaly black reptile hide.
All going in the book. Hey, Edmund, we're gonna stuff these in there and investigate later. We're going in the bag book.
Sure.
They're in the bag. Yes.
Yes.
Edmund will pick this guy up and shake him to wake him up.
Before you do we have any rope? Possibly. I think we do. Pretty sure we got some rope. We should use some rope.
Honestly, at this point, Edmund's not really concerned with these guys.
Okay.
As far as
it's
feeding them.
like that.
Yeah.
So you wake him up. He
I
kind of
ready out
shakes
an
his head.
attack in case he starts casting a spell.
Immediately upon waking up and seeing Edmund, he begins to cast a spell.
I shoot an arrow.
Ugh.
Give me the attack roll, my dude.
Can I use protection on the
Yes.
on the dude? It
Absolutely,
doesn't matter.
yes.
Even with disadvantage, So you notice Edmund tries to stop the arrow, but it's way too fast.
Yeah, he
Odin's
in
way
the
too
middle,
skilled of an archer for that shit.
You
No
see, like
spells.
the last word's about to escape his lips for the arcane spell he was trying to cast, but the arrow meets his lips and continues
Yes.
and ends him.
Yes. Yes. Pus.
Edmund just sighs and just drops the body.
I'm like, well, I guess we can't talk to these guys.
Welcome to Cultist, home of the Cultist.
And another one bites the dust.
All right, what do you guys want to do?
Can we check
Let's
these guys real
loot
quick,
these
see if they
little-
had anything?
Yeah, searching the bodies. You just find. Wait, let me see. D11. Ooh.
We know their number now.
3 boats.
Yeah, you find the 3 skull flails. That's it. Nothing else of interest on these bodies.
All right. Marvelous. Marvelous. I'm going to bury because I don't know. I just have this sinking. I'll be right back. Carefully go all the way back up to where we came from, the same way we came in, and check on Trina. Just cause I don't know. I just have this. Trisha, excuse me. Yeah. Sorry.
I would-
Two T names, too close together. Too soon.
Before you split up, I would highly discourage you going by yourself. And
Well,
say,
if
"If you
somebody
wanna
wants to
check-"
come with me to check on the newbie, I would suggest they hurry up.
All right. Well, we'll do that, and then come back here as a group. Let's not split up the
Yep.
party.
Agreed.
All right, so you guys are going back to check on Trisha.
Yeah. I
Yep.
mean, we
Yes.
weren't too far.
It'll take a couple minutes.
Yeah.
and when you turn the corner,
To here?
all the way up here.
Well,
I'm
I'm
assuming
waiting.
you're all the
I was
way
gonna
up
say,
here.
Which,
Yeah, we're all
which corner?
together.
Yeah,
which
we're all
corner?
go. I'm
Oh,
just
okay.
not gonna move my token
Oh.
unless we.
Yeah, don't move your tokens.
Okay.
You turn the corner here, and
Ah.
Trisha snaps her head to the left and thrusts her sword in that direction, and then like pulls back, and she breathes a sigh of relief.
Right.
Are you done? That was quick?
Not. It's like, no. We were just checking to make sure everything was okay here.
Of course, I can take care of myself.
Just a quick save.
Well, there's these cultists seem to be a bit wily. We got ambushed down there, so just making sure.
I'll be fine. I definitely won't die up here.
You should. Wait, did you give her the? You should give her your bag of what's it called? The balls, the ball bearings.
She's gonna home alone this shit. She's gonna home alone this shit, McNasty.
Just let her home alone it, you know.
Yeah.
Wait. No, that's not a bad idea.
Right?
Think about it. That's not a bad idea.
They can fall down the steps.
That's a bad
Have her
call.
wait at the. Okay, so new plan. We're gonna have her wait at the base of the steps, but we're going to have the ball bearings placed all over the steps, and there's not gonna be any light.
Perfect. I love it. Let's do that.
Let's do that.
All right, so
She's a little bit closer. So if anything comes, she'll hear the splash and just stab directly into the water until it stops moving.
So, are you gonna just roll the ball bearings down the stairs, or are you gonna like carefully set them? Like,
Well, it looked like there. It looked like there were.
I think she can carefully
platforms
set them
every
herself.
so often, right?
what, Kenny?
It looked like there were platforms every so like there was like stairs, and then like
Yeah,
a wide
downward
stair.
momentum though.
Yeah.
Like,
No, my point is.
We lost them.
oh, poor Kenny. Kenny, you're on
Damn it,
mute.
that keeps happening.
Kappa.
But,
Oh
I
no,
think
Kenny's
he's
on mute.
right.
At the video.
in the face again.
That's
But I
like
think
a-
his point was like the platforms where we can set the ball bearings is actually an actual like
Yeah,
a
spread
place
out.
we can actually set them and spread them out on one or two of them, and they basically just come down the stairs. They won't see anything. They'll hit the ball bearings. They'll slip. They'll fall. They'll break their neck, and Trish can get some combat experience on stabbing nearly dead bodies.
She's gonna
It's all-
become
it all-
Macaulay Culkin. Like, that's her character class.
Yeah.
I
They
love
have to go
this.
through. They have to go through a closed gate, a barricaded room, come down the stairs, fall with their ball bearings.
As I was
Yeah.
trying to say, no, don't pour them down the stairs. Just on those stairs that are wider than the others. Just
Yeah.
put them there.
The
I would say she shouldn't
platforms,
pour
yep.
them. She should carefully place them. Like she has time.
Or does she?
I'm
Cool.
also, I guess so. Like Derek kind of sighs, is like, I better get these back, and he will give her the bag of ball bearings,
How
and
much
then
do they
also,
I was gonna say if not, we'll buy new ones.
yeah, hold on, how much are? Oh, where'd I put them? I already lost them. I renamed them, saying given to Patricia.
You should
And-
get a bag of holding and fill it to max capacity with ball bearings.
Oh
And
my
just
god.
turn it upside down one day and unleash a fury of all the balls.
Just
The
whole
ball bearings, the ball bearings are gonna help one day. I guarantee you guys. You laugh.
No, I'm not,
It's also worth 1 gold, and I'm going to give her one of my oil flasks.
I think they're helping right now. She has a torch. Yeah, she'd be fine.
So
Oh,
between-
dude, she sees someone at the top of the stairs. She
She sets it
makes
aflame.
oil all the way down, and she looks up and smiles like Macaulay Culkin, and then lights the oil on fire, and it starts going up the stairs.
Can we talk about how Kevin was a sociopath? Like,
Kevin?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Did you see the family he lived with? Of course he's a sociopath.
cool. So Trisha does that.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Oh, we're
Trisha.
good. We go
She
back.
reluctantly agrees.
Remember, it's not murder because they're already cultists and they're dead on the inside.
I don't think this is going to kill anybody, but it certainly would be funny to watch.
Well,
is that what she says?
Yes.
we'll also hear.
There are more than one way
Christian's
to
a
kill people.
sociopath.
All right.
All right. So that's a thing. She starts setting up her. Oh my god! I really hope you guys don't have to make a speedy exit.
Yeah. Doors locked and boarded.
Guys,
The water starts to rise.
Alright, so let's head down to the 3 doors again.
Okay.
Let's
All right.
not give the DM any more ideas.
Was it? Okay, wrong path. Wrong way.
I
Not
gotta
that
get
way.
back to
This way.
myself.
Don't get lost in the dungeon.
I
Well,
already
I
did, 'cause
wasn't
when you
until
pin-
somebody moved
when
my
you-
screen.
When you
Yeah.
pinned me, it took me up to the darkness.
You're back, right?
Hello, darkness. Ah!
Oh god.
I helped you.
Alright, cool.
Alright.
So, we going east this time, or we want to check the north one and see if it's a room?
I prefer to.
I don't
clear
know. We
away
should
from-
probably check it. Yeah,
Sure.
let's check
I'll
our.
open the north
We don't
door.
want people behind.
Maybe
us.
don't walk into sleeping.
You open the door to the north, and there seems to be some stairs heading
Cool.
to the
It's a
west.
corridor. I'll pick our poison.
Interesting. Boop, boop. Not enough.
Are the stairs going up or down?
Down.
They look like they're going. Oh, the ones up here are going down.
Both are going down, right?
All stairs are going down.
Huh. Well, okay. Let me just kind of slowly go down this hallway, sort of letting what I can see help me out here. And, yeah, I don't, yeah. Nothing?
Some corners.
Okay. Okay, I'm watching. Do this real quick.
I would like to attempt to hide.
No,
give me a stealth
I'm going
check.
to.
Alright. You have a 20 stealth until the next time it's relevant. Or
Beautiful.
circumstances change.
Okay. Alright. Huh. This water's back. Interesting. Oh, wait a second. Ow. Well, that's
Wait, what?
convenient. Hi, Trish. What's up?
Oh, are you guys done?
Alright. No, we're just
Do you
exploring
need my
the
help?
options here.
Do you need my help?
Yes, you're already helping. Remember, we need to make sure that nothing comes from behind it.
Got it.
Also, maybe make sure we can also find a way around that if we need to.
She just.
Good luck! We'll be back soon!
She looks like the hall bearing and oil-covered stairs.
That's gonna be so much fun.
Gonna set it
To deal
aflame, and that's when we're gonna need to go up.
Oh my gosh, this isn't gonna be a disaster. Definitely not.
I love it.
Nah, I'm sure it won't be. We'll be
Let's
Question.
fine.
On the opposite side of this door, the one that led back to where the front of the area is,
Yeah.
which is, does it have the same engraving on it?
Nope, it's only all inward facing to this room.
Gotcha. Cool. All right. Keep going down this way to the east.
Alright.
Okay. You see the stairs descending into water. You splish splash into some water. There's pillars holding up the ceiling in this room. You see to the southeast, and oh, okay,
Whoop.
stop. Let's stop. Everyone, stop moving. All right. So, the eastern part of this room is flooded and braced floor to ceiling with wooden beams. Rough-hewn steps rise out of the murky water to the western portion of the room, which is dry and lit by 2 torches and sconces that flank a stone altar. Shackled to the wall behind the altar is a sickly man in a loincloth with a burlap sack over his head. An alcove in the north wall contains a freestanding suit of plate armor, missing its helm. Standing before the altar are two grim figures, a powerfully built woman clutching a mace, and an even bigger man wearing a bucket helm. The helmed man is jabbing the prisoner with a spear, causing him to twitch. Both figures are clad in chainmail, and the woman carries a wooden shield with a leering skull painted on it. And because there's no way that we're going to finish this combat, I think this is probably where we call